these beats like you were served. A Lego chat show to which we welcome all, talking shit, spitballing and busting your balls. We all love Star Wars, the uniting cause, but as long as you love Lego, it ain't breaking no laws. We got guests, clock talking random topics, leaks, rumors, hot takes like psychotropics, range rankings, and of course all the latest gossip. What's your wish list? What's it gonna take to cop? Let's do a roll call of our illustrious host, hailing stateside in UK, coast to coast. Padawan and Don shuffles in, packing the cake, all stiff for Austiff while he making it shake. Most vengeance here to send us back to 99, Oaktown, always down, letting love light shine. Hailing from the Emerald Isle comes Slurpy ho-ho, pot of gold at the rainbow star.
Oh, Slurpy!
Top of the morning to you!
Hello! To be sure, to be sure!
You guys all might have some Irish DNA, but I got the height of true up.
Check it out, come see what it's about. Cool hang low, cool hang low. We about to blast off like we dropping a note. Cool hang low, cool hang low. Rock your head to these beats like you were served.
Alright, that's enough.
Well into that. Evening.
Hello everyone, what is up?
Fresh tins, fresh tins.
Is that non-alcoholic Guinness?
Yep.
000.
Oh, and he had a little fusion there.
Yeah, I forgot I cycled home with them in my bag.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Right.
Son rang me up about 11 o'clock the other night saying he's had 8 pints of Guinness and he was, well, I won't say the word. Thanks, mate.
Plastered?
Yeah.
Not trying to lay an egg then, like I was.
I don't get the.
He's gone to a wake, so.
I don't get the fascination with Guinness. It's not for me. I've tried it. I keep trying it. It's not for me. Like I don't like
To be honest with you, I was the same. Obviously, I had that bad experience that I won't regurgitate again. But outside of that, I was never really into it. But I don't know. We were talking about on a previous stream, I think, and we were saying that the non-alcoholic is probably the best non-alcoholic version of a drink out there. So, but yeah, I've gotten back into it now. So thanks for that. And obviously, you know, what better time to spark one up than St. Paddy's Day? Hello.
Oi.
Swap. I'm used to having you on that side.
just a chill one tonight then.
Yeah. So, what we got? Anybody in the chat?
We're talking about boobies all night.
Few folk.
It seems to be a lot less chat, a lot less pre-play chat than normal. I was a bit disappointed with that. Guys,
I know, slack.
Sometimes I'll come on here and there'll be quite a lot, and then when we start, they're all gone.
Yeah, I don't know what that's all about. It's weird, isn't it? But we'll leave it for a bit. Let it build up before you shout them out. I reckon. It's probably the best.
Always give it half an hour, don't we, or something?
But I don't know whether I can't remember what the topics were. To be honest, I know there aren't any like loose topics, but still.
Speaking of streams and this, that, and the other, I couldn't believe my eyes at 4 o'clock in the morning when I open up my phone when I wake up in the middle of the night to go for a wee because I've got the bladder the size of a bloody like a peanut. And ACOB didn't do a show. I was quite dumbfounded, to be honest. I was quite like shocked.
I thought, they couldn't hit 5k, so they'll just postpone it to the next week.
Just keep spinning it until they get to the 5k.
We were in a Discord call when they hit it, and then we're like, who would have thought it would be a headless Simba that would send them over 5k?
Oh my god.
So they have hit the 5k now.
Yeah, they've hit it. They've surpassed it now.
A headless Simba? Have I missed something?
Is that the user
short? I haven't seen it actually.
Yeah.
A great short. I recommend it.
I got Guinness cookies as well.
What?
Guinness cookies.
Fuck man, don't make anything these days.
Also known as Oreos.
No. Oh, I thought you had. I thought you like made cookies with Guinness. I'm like, sir, that sounds like an issue.
It's a whole recipe book of using Guinness.
Do you guys
Like
like
toilet
my shirt,
wine.
though?
Yeah.
Did Oreo do like
told-
special Star Wars ones,
Okay.
but not in the UK?
Was that?
What?
Did Oreo do Star Wars? Oreos?
Yeah, Brent,
yeah.
Brent's kept me some aside.
Ah,
I
when
found
I-
them.
when I
They
get
did have them in the. They did have them in the UK. I think they had them in
there I couldn't find them.
Poundland. I think had them or something like that. They always have random shit in there. But
Padawan.
no, no, Slurpy. I was just gonna say I told everybody to wear green for tonight, and obviously because we know Austiff only owns clothes in light bluish grey or dark bluish grey. He made his own T-shirt. Do you see it?
Yeah, I don't know how to feel about this, but I like the effort. But
A for effort.
Look, I have all the colors
It's
represented. I
funny,
got
though,
the
like-
orange. Okay, I got the orange. I got the white and the green. Did I even got the green cloney out to come join?
Well, Slurpy, you might have missed it, but I said earlier if I had orange and green paint, I was going to paint my face. 'Cause I
oh
got
my
white.
god.
Well, as I say, with the colour of your face in
bullshit.
that camera, anyway, mate, as part of it's already orange anyway. You only need the white and the green. You look really orange in that light.
Never mind.
You wanna? No, I would have liked it.
At least it's not. No, actually, I'm not going to go there.
Why not?
Because he completely off. I was going to say, well, at least it's not. The light's not shining off, so I can't see.
Is that a shot here? Is that a shot?
So what's our first topic of the night then? I'm just gonna
Can I,
roll
uh,
into something.
Can I say
Mark,
one thing
that's
that's
the
really
first topic.
POing me?
Go on.
Okay. So all of you guys know, yesterday I did that little Simple Man drop, like release party. Yeah. So it sold out, and I kid you not, less than 10 seconds. All 200 units across the board.
Never.
And you know, it's now out of the blue for that to happen. But the fact is, it's not like 2 or 3 out there on eBay. It's like 30. They're being sold for almost $300. The damn scalpers are at it again.
Hey, if it happens on Lego.com, it's gonna happen there too.
I know, but the thing is like they were doing so good at minimizing it. And then, like, what happened? So, whoever is a scalper, I'm talking to you right now. You're not so pretty face. If you're a scalper, imagine it's getting flicked 10,000 times right in a certain spot. That's going to happen to you. I wish you nothing but bad juju for the next year. Like, if you stub your toe, you earned that. Oh, yeah, guess what? You broke your leg, you earned that.
Sorry, I think I missed it. What were they scalping? What was the set?
They made
Simple
a custom Django Fett, but titled Simple Man. And it was immaculate. And I feel bad because there's so many people that wanted to get it that deserve it that have been following the project since it was in the womb, you know? Just, you know, as soon as the cells went racing in and became a winner. You know, that's how long people have been waiting for this. And then there's people that are just reselling it. Like, are you kidding?
I reckon. I hope that the UCS Django. I know it's not going to be the same because obviously they go to great lengths to make those detailed customs. But I reckon if the UCS is amazing, and then people will just kind of lose interest because they can just buy one there.
Did you see it?
I have seen it, yeah, but I know the detail is incredible compared to a normal fig, but still,
Yeah.
if people can get their hands on a really good Django, which we're going to have a better one than we've probably ever had before later this year anyway, then, well, not even later this year, within a couple of months. So,
Yeah.
hopefully those scalpels will learn their lesson then.
Am I right though? That is basically what we're getting in the Django Fett Slave one.
No, not even
Yeah.
close.
It basically is.
No.
No.
I've seen the photos, mate. That is effectively the same thing.
No, the colors are
You got
very
the arm
different.
printing, you got all the front leg printing. You
Colors
got the
are very
helmet.
different. Colors are
Technically,
different.
Django Fett. This is a fun fact. So they're using. What color is Lego using for his arms? Sam blue,
Green.
isn't it?
Sam Blue, I think.
Purple,
Yeah.
isn't it?
So-
Supposed to be.
they were criticized like, oh, it's supposed to be lavender, but apparently they ran through the film and they found out that there's 2 sets of Jango Fett Under Armour that is used, so they are both accurate
in their own way. I wish we got Violet because of the Bounty Hunter game. That would be sick. But
It's a question for the panel. Be upset if it was the same Django in the UCS and the playset.
To be fair,
I don't think that is. I think it's staying exclusive to the jungle.
Because what they did with Captain Rex.
Yeah, but however, also if you'll be able to back me up, I'm pretty sure on good authority that it is staying exclusive to the Jango Fett Slave one. The Jango figure.
From what I
Max,
know.
his Instagram.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be different.
It's
What do
the
you
same thing.
It's not the same thing.
It's the same.
It's not the same thing. I can go
I'm gonna-
with this till the day I die.
I'm gonna do a
Very
prediction here.
different.
They're gonna release a Jango
and
Fett.
One is immaculate for Lego. There's a
They're
whole
gonna-
distinguishable difference. No, that helmet looks like dog doo doo.
Or is it the Is it the head? Is it the head that's staying exclusive? The angry Django staying exclusive, kind of like what they did before.
Yeah,
Right?
I can't tell it. I can't tell the difference between the custom and the
Hold
one
it.
that's supposed to come out.
Don't move that screen. CJ, put
I
that
can't
fucking
because
right
one
up.
of them.
That jetpack is horrid. It should not be that color. It should be a light silver.
I
And his
didn't see
torso
the-
should not be the same color as his damn jetpack. How do we have to say this to get it right?
Okay,
Yeah,
but effectively the fig's the same except the colors are different. There's a slight
No.
variation on the
Look
colors.
at the detail in the belt. That
The
belt
helmet,
has
too.
curvature. The helmet is better. And then the little holster. Let me stand up real quick. You guys are getting a better view. Hold up. So, okay. Oh, mother trucker. Okay, so say right here's his little belt, right? It goes down.
Walk out.
Yeah, the belt goes down, right? Then the little holsters that go here, they even have the little like where you like a leather punching where you would like shove it through, you know?
He looks like he's
yeah,
wearing
yeah.
a chastity belt.
He needs it.
Uh,
He needs it. That man is so fine. That man is fine. Okay?
You see, if you see the script of my next show,
Go on.
my next show, I have to wear a chastity belt.
Oh, very nice.
oh yeah.
It's like a carry-on film, so it's quite funny. Yeah. Anyway,
Oh, right, okay.
Look.
Send us a photo in the chat.
Can
In for the show.
I'm gonna
However,
Is
say-
it just a chastity
what's
belt
this-
or?
What's this missing? What is this missing?
Can I be honest for 1 second?
chastity belt.
Austiff, what's this missing?
A better rangefinder.
Rangefinder.
A rangefinder, baby. A new rangefinder.
Oh, but guess
Ooh,
what?
He's got you there. He's got you there.
Guess what? You can get an even better rangefinder if you go to CAC route, and it's gonna be
Yeah.
cheaper, all in the same run.
It's not pure. It's not
It's
a
been
pure
leak.
thing.
Look,
Now been a leak
look,
of the
hear me
new-
out. Here's
It's
the
been a new
distinguishable.
leak now. The UCS Django.
Here's what we have to say here. The Melnick and GCC Django is the name top echelon brand, and the Lego one looks like the fucking Walmart Great Value.
Oh, I don't know if there's that much of a difference.
In
No, I
comparison,
think I still think the Lego one's good, but I'll always shit on Lego for not actually doing any good Mandalorian jetpacks. Like I absolutely despise that. Boba's jetpack is sand green when it's missing the yellows, the blues. I think they should just, but they're never gonna go to that extra mile anyway. But
here's what I think. You get the last iteration of Django we had, right? And you
Ooh.
just give them the arm printing. It'd be immaculate. That's all they had to do. Instead, they went and changed the color. Okay, his torso should not be the dark gunmetal color. It should not be.
is that the lighting, Luke?
It should not be the Cal Kestis leg color for his torso.
That could be the light. That could be the lighting. It would never
It could
be
be
the
not-
same.
Yeah, the photo is crap. Like whoever took the photo has been doing it on a LG cookie from 2008.
Whoever did the photo literally
They
this
did it
looks
with.
like
They
they
took it
got
with
on-
Martin's
Wait,
phone.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew that was coming. I knew it.
whoever. Whoever took the
Actually,
photo, I swear they got the Django from Jay's Little Things. It looks that bad.
I have a grievance. See all these leakers, they are slack as fuck. Hey, the quality of their photos is absolute shit. I
It's like,
hate
where
it.
they go? Did they just decide
they're
to go
trying to-
take their photo, get developed 50 times at the nearest
Yeah.
Walmart, and
Aye.
then publish it?
They've
Oh,
snuck it
thanks.
into the bathroom and put it on the back of the toilet and quickly taken a photo and then had to sneak
It's
it
like,
back.
Oh, lovely 7 pixels. Thanks for the 7 pixels, Ken Stranger.
It's like, what did they do? Did they just like screenshot? Then they went into Photoshop, like, let's downgrade this photo quality right quick.
Yeah, they had Irish Wi-Fi connection when they uploaded it.
Oh yeah,
Photos are just taken in Slurpy's basement.
Slurpy's potato camera. No focus at all.
But I want to digress for a minute. I want to say the Django Fig is good for Lego. It's good for what they have done in recent years.
Well, since we haven't done one in like 7 years.
But it's like, for me, I think I'm being very overprotective because I would definitely say this is definitely the best set of my life. Like, I wanted it, and I just wanted nothing but the absolute peak. Maybe that's just me having those goggles on where I was expecting something bigger than what it was going to be.
But however, it is going to basically mirror the Boba Fett Slave one, UCS, which I don't think you can get any better. Like, that is what everyone wanted and expected.
Yeah.
And that's what we're getting.
I just wish they gave the Boba a little bit better of a hair, because the last thing I need is tonight, so I'm gonna fall for you type of song, whatever that guy's singing. That emo, I don't need that. My Boba should be happy and perky, brother, until his daddy gets a quick beheading.
The emo song, yeah, what is it?
Tonight, I'm gonna fall for you.
Tonight's the night.
It's like,
that's
don't waste your time on me. I'm already a voice inside your head.
Sorry, I know I asked this earlier, but I didn't get an answer. Have they actually done a leak now of the actual Django Fett?
No.
Figure?
Yeah.
Right, because I haven't seen it then. Right.
What, of the Fig?
Yeah.
Give me 1 sec.
because
it's just easier than presenting the screen.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Hey, Martin.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Is that it?
Yeah. Not the blaster is not and the rangefinder.
Exactly the
There's
same as the custom one.
No, it's
Hey,
not.
hey, shout out to Lego though. I like that they've actually got a decent helmet this time.
Well, they've reused the Mandalorian helmet, haven't they? And they've just basically recolored it. It's the same.
I mean,
I'm sending you something in a quick minute. I'm whipping it up real quick.
It might just be the picture, but it looks a bit goldy.
Boba Fett.
Boba Fett. Why are you running?
I'm about to send something into your show real quick.
You're getting a side-by-side straight comparison, aren't you? That's what you're doing.
I was going to say, you better send it to Slurpy, because...
Get the rangefinder up as well. I don't even know if we can show it, but...
No, I don't think we can.
Alright, okay. Well, I noticed that because I was looking for it, and I can't find it anywhere. So, not anywhere public, anyway.
Should we split this up a bit now and give the Cool Gang a shout out?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Well, I'm sure the chat are wondering about the rangefinder, but you go to Max Bout's Instagram. He has the rangefinder. It is actually really nice looking too. It's a bit stocky, but
I don't. If we're not it's probably not a good idea to show it, is it? Let's be honest. To be fair, the rangefinder there was never a problem with the rangefinder. It was the fact that the hole was in the wrong place. I don't mind helmet holes. I'm not that guy.
oh my god.
I don't care for helmet holes. Like, I don't really care for the argument. However, the part of the argument that I do get is that it's in the wrong place. It should be the hole down, not the one up here. That's my only thing. Like, but I don't care for helmet holes. I doesn't bother me. Whoop.
Oops.
We've
been copyright stricken every time we play that intro anyway now, so...
Really?
Yeah.
Are we sure it's the intro?
Well, it's that song that keeps coming up. You can see yourselves if you click on the videos where it says copyright. You click on it and it shows what the content is.
Oh, right.
Yeah, but it's not a copyright strike, is it?
Maybe
it's just saying that if we ever get monetized, a portion would go to them essentially. So
is this the bit where I'm frozen at the beginning and then it goes into it?
That music that's playing up until
Oh right.
Because it shows the name of the track and everything. So
Tell them to go
Took
eat
it.
an egg.
Ready for this then, or? Yeah. Oh, can I start now?
Yeah, go for it.
Sorry.
We doing this or what?
Yeah, we do. That's what I meant. Right, Nimble. Good evening, Nimble. Nice to see you there, mate.
Blue Stone.
Matt Lee. Evening, Matt Lee. Got Nate Builds in the house. I'll be catching
Nate.
us on replay gang now. So,
Oh,
hello, Oaktown. Good evening.
Oaktown.
Got two
I wanna
squadron.
check your phone.
Good evening. Papa Rex in the house. He's feeling chilly. We got Ultra Bricks. We've also got Fit Lego Gang. Good evening. Got Hobby Hangout. Let's go.
Welcome, Hobby Hangout. Looks like a new guy. So
Thanks. Yeah. And
Woo!
I think that's everybody I've mentioned. Yep, that's it. That's at the moment.
I
So,
know why
comes in, I will say hello.
I know why our viewership is down.
Why?
Bricklink.
Because CPA and London Bridge. Greg is doing Bricklink finalists launch.
Well,
Put
it's
in a
rude, isn't
comment.
it?
Gone up.
I put in the comments. I don't think I'm happy about the clash. So
While you're saying that, we just got an extra viewer.
Let's boycott them.
Oh, no, gone up 3. Bloody hell.
woohoo! They got bored of listening to two professionals and came over to watch the amateurs instead.
Idiots.
Yeah. If you can relate, like.
Yeah, but like I said, anyone else who comes in, I'll say hello, whether I interact with you or not.
That's good.
Let's get Britlink cancelled.
Yeah, let's do it. They have not shipped my order out.
What did you order?
A bunch of parts for my upcoming film. Space parts and figgies and
Oh, so it's
colored
not there.
visors and stuff like.
It's whatever knobhead you bought the prep parts of.
Yeah, but let's blame
Yeah.
Bricklink. We're hashtag fuck Bricklink.
I mean, they are the.
No, it is.
Yeah.
Is that the best place to like buy figures and things? Because obviously some
no.
sets are coming out this year that I'm not interested in, but I want figures.
Yeah,
No,
I
there's
don't know.
I would still
Well,
roll
I
with
think it's
eBay.
parts, definitely.
Roll with eBay for pigs all day.
Yeah.
Slurpy, I sent you the image.
Yeah. No, I use eBay, but for figures, but for parts and stuff like that, anything specific, I'll go to the Bricklink.
Like Caddy Man
Hey,
doing that. But I'm not-
Quick sidebar. Did anyone see Tyler's story? Martin, you obviously did because you sent it to me.
Yeah. Fucking hell, I didn't know that. I didn't know there was that many
Great.
Lord of the Rings figures. Oh, was there duplicates in there?
Yeah, there was a few like army builder, like a Vurukai and stuff like that, but like it basically was there was at least one of every fig from Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit in that.
Oh, the Hobbit. I never
And-
thought of that.
And your boy's in negotiations to buy it all.
Nice. Is that his personal collection, or is that just something he's amassed as part of his store?
I think it's part of his store because I spoke to him. I spoke to Brent to get hold of him because he sleeps till like 2 a.m. in the afternoon. And he said they're all up for sale, but because we can work out a deal, boys thing for Brickworld, and I'll buy it all as a collective, and it is easily in the 4-figure range. It's gonna be, but I could literally hit it all as a oneer instead of like getting a bit here, getting a bit there, and trying to get it all together. I can just go boom, get it nipped.
Well, if you ever get any
Yeah.
extra orcs that you don't want, I don't mind buying them.
But he's got a shit ton of Vurukai. I know for a fact that
You
there's
should
some-
have asked him to
I-
come on while you were there for this
It'd be good if
episode.
he- it'd be good if he replied to me, to be honest. He's quite slow at replying. I should just
Yeah,
ring him up.
I was going to say, I had a message off him, or he replied to a message of something. I can't remember what it was. And I was like, oh, while he's there, I'll just ask him. I was like, oh, doing anything Sunday? Want to jump on? We're just having a hangout show, just talk whatever about whatever. No reply. Yeah, this is the post. Yeah.
Full screen,
There's a
mate.
lot of-
Hang on, let me start again.
It's got all the horses, all the wolf things, whatever they're called.
Shit, sorry. Whoops.
Whoops. I have to start again now.
The like.
Whoops.
Bloody hell.
All the goblins, they have a cave troll.
I wonder has Tyler
Right.
even seen Lord of the Rings?
No, he's not that. He's not that much of a fan.
That is one
Yeah.
big just yeah.
That's how I knew that they weren't personally for him, because he's not a fan of Lord of the Rings anyway. So I knew it was going to be for a store. And then when he messaged me back and said, "Yeah, it's they're all for sale. We can do a deal for Brickworld and this, that, and the other, and we can work it out, and he'll keep them all aside for me." But I'm definitely going to buy one of everything, at least one of each fig, because I want to collect all the figs for Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit. But depending on the prices, and if we can get a good little fucking Girth Gang boys bro deal going down, I'll try and just take it all off his hands for a
I have a
set
bro
price.
deal for you.
What's that?
My hugs are free for you.
Oh, of course.
You get unlimited hugs for free. Everyone else has to pay a nickel.
Nipple.
A nickel.
What the?
Oh.
Yeah, give me your nipples. Just you see, as soon as you get a hug, I just pull out a knife and go and just take it in a little Ziploc bag. Here we go.
I just thought you meant a little nipple twist.
For benchwarmers, have you guys seen that?
Yeah.
No.
Or
No.
time for titty twister.
Oh,
Right on to everyone every 2 seconds. Great movie.
Yeah.
It's almost time for me to watch it. Yes.
Is that a new face?
So what
It
was
is a
this
new
direct
face.
I
comparison?
believe I've seen him about.
Nick, welcome to the show. Anyway, regardless, yeah.
He's a good fella.
So,
He's a very good.
have we
dude.
finished? Have we finished talking about Django? Or what?
Django.
No, we need to.
Well,
we need
I
to
just
get
made that
we got-
comparison image.
Yeah, we got
Come
to get
on
the
now.
direct comparison.
So
what we call it.
we dropped back down to 11 now, so maybe.
Can I
All right.
go? Can I have 2 minutes solo here?
Go on, then. Take the floor.
Okay. So let's start with the helmet, since it's very top. That's the first thing everyone's gonna look towards. Yeah. So
Hmm.
we can just see that the printing on the Melnick is far superior. Like
Yeah,
you see
but
how it has
the
that.
picture of the one on the Lego one isn't
You don't
isn't
need
very.
that though. Look at how high
You
the
can see, I mean,
arches
look at
on
the
his
belt.
cheek.
I mean, that looks like he's got the Mifflin whatever it is on the belt. Where that one, yeah, I have to give it to Austin. This one
It's
So,
a slightly
hear me
different
out.
molded helmet as well.
does look
Yeah.
No, it's the same.
superior.
Is it?
Yeah, it's gonna be the same helmet.
I don't think they've changed the Mando helmet. I think it's the printing that kind of threw everyone off.
So look at the silver on the cheeks on the Lego one, right? Look at how high that arch is compared to the
That's
Melnick.
right, though. That's right,
It
though,
should
isn't it?
be lower.
Alright, I'm getting the Django Fett photo up.
I'm pretty sure it does go up like that. The one on the, I'm not saying the cut for his visor looks right, but the cheek thing, it does. I don't feel like it goes up enough.
It doesn't help that the pictures.
Ah.
His helmet
Right.
has lower cheeks. His helmet has a
right.
lower cheek dimple.
I'm sorry, but I actually think that the UCS one is more source material accurate.
Get out of here.
Look at it. Look, right. Let's go off the cheeks then, straight off the bat. All right. Full
Cheek
screen. Look how high they go.
depends on.
the fucking.
Look at the
outfit.
Geonosis Arena. Still, it's definitely a lower arch. The Lego
Yeah.
one is more narrowly tall. But we can
Austiff, how
get-
much was Melnick's one?
It was 48.
I'm
So it's
putting
gonna
it
be-
down.
It's gonna be
Plus postage and VAT.
I'm putting it down
$5,
to the.
so $50.
Somebody might do something.
But the UCS
I'm-
one, I guarantee is going to be
Based on
running
the
for
old Star Wars
$70.
Fantastic game.
I'm putting it down to the fact that photo of the UCS one is awful.
Can I still
Because
have my
if
2
it-
minutes, please?
I'm just
Ah,
saying.
yeah.
Go.
Let me just.
Are we
give you
doing
some
this or what?
The two, if those two helmets are exactly the same molds, then the right one's photo has got to be the problem because the right hand side one looks slimmer than the left hand side.
Also, it could be angle.
Let him have his soapbox
Favors with the
minute.
pictures, are they? I mean, look at the U-wing picture. Just
Go on, then, Austiff. Sell it to us.
So,
Head to toe. Sell it to us.
Even Kennedy's against you.
Yeah, can I have 2 fucking minutes, please? Good God.
Nick's not. Nick's with you. There you are.
Don't you dare use the Lord's name in vain.
Well, you know, whenever my time comes, I'm on the axiom block. I will be fully there to explain myself. I'll be like, look, sir. You know how passionate I am about this. You have to understand. So here's the thing that both of them have wrong. The undergarment should not be sand blue. It should not. All the images, even the one Padawan pulled up, he has violet. It's like a dark, deep violet purple. So that's already a point deduction from both. Right?
Yeah, that's fair. That's a fair statement.
But here's the thing that the Melnick did better than the UCS. The gunmetal gray torso as a whole. That should not have been the color. That just looks like some cheap Chinese garbage.
I don't know, it's looking pretty dark.
No, I'm saying the under. Like if you if you
darker.
pull up the back shot, brother. Pull up the back shots.
Oh god.
Back shot. Talking of back shots.
So
That's how down bad it is, bro.
It's not that dark.
The undergarment is darker than the Melnick one.
But it shouldn't be a complete all the way around.
Go on, just do your 2 minutes.
then-
Go on, mate. We'll try not to disturb you.
Here's another thing too. The shoulder pads are both inaccurate on both. The shoulder pads do not come that low. They should be like here. Let me get my little pointer out here.
Do you know I get? I'll be
Well,
no. Let me finish, and I got a point. Let
Okay.
him finish, and I got a point.
Full screen
Go on.
real quick, so I can give a full diagram here.
I was
So,
going to show Django as well. But...
say for example, this is like what they're all going for that shoulder pad. It should be a little bit higher than what it's coming down to. Should be like here. It shouldn't be that high. Like he doesn't have complete shoulder, like complete coverage because they come out. They don't go down. They should
There you
be
go.
complete to like here. And yeah, Muttley, Austin's little pointer and back shots, baby. This is what we're talking about. This is what
Nate's saying it's based off the Bounty Hunter game and
Yes.
not Attack of the Clones.
Yeah, Nick said that.
I
earlier
agree.
As well.
But if we're gonna be
but-
saying you cannot be upfront and tell me when I've seen a different angle image of this fig of the UCS one, you can barely if you don't have the proper lighting, it's very difficult to distinguish the print and the gun. There's too much of a clash. I'm not going off of accuracy. I'm going off of how we should be able to see. If that makes sense.
I'm going off accuracy all day.
I agree, but at the
the
same
one-
time,
this
don't
is
you
the
want
one
your
that
fig
all
to
the
look
scouts
good, not
bought
like
anyways.
Chinese
No,
knockoff
but,
garbage?
Right. So the Melnick one is very accurate to the game, but from what I'm seeing right here in front of me, the Jango Fett UCS one is based off Attack of the Clones, is very accurate to the Attack of the Clones outfit, apart from
Now,
the violet undergarment.
I'm not mad about that, because I have said several times that Attack of the Clones is my favorite film of the Star Wars franchise, yeah?
But like I would argue, like for example, the Melnick is not accurate. The buckle, like underneath where the straps, the holsters go to, is not accurate, but it is to the UCS one.
But let's also distinguish here, too. He's also... I wish you guys could see my pointer, like where my mouse pointer is, because I can really dissect here. You know, my other Austiff
Can I-
pointer.
That
Nice.
Django photo's a little stretched, by the way. Oh my god.
Oh,
What?
you're good. But I'm saying if you're wanting to just actually see detail in your fig, which we should be getting with the UCS quality, if we're going to be saying all this and that about Captain Rex and the inaccuracies and being a little completely wishwasher for that, why is that standard drop when it comes to a figure that's outside of the clone realm? Even though we are talking about the father of the clones. But going back to my point,
I see the shoulders now.
the little
Yeah.
belt thing, I like seeing them actually seeing the I don't know what they're called, the little crotch strapping, going down, I like actually being able to see it's distinguishable, and that's on the Melnick figure, not so much the UCS. The UCS, you kind of, if you have pretty piss poor vision, you're gonna have to get yourself a little magnifying glass to see that.
Yeah, it looks like he's just wearing assless chaps.
Yeah. And then his belt,
it's like a braided thing. It's like a wee braid.
Like, are we all ignoring the belt that his straps are attached to? It's completely not present on the UCS one.
Yeah, that I'm noticing it now. It's like,
are we just gonna write that?
Oh, I see. Yeah, because I think they think it's attached to the utility belt, which is not.
Yeah.
So.
No,
he's just got it neatly tucked under. That's all. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. I see.
Boba's wearing this suit.
So this is
trying it out.
He's on a muster parade. He's getting an inspection. This
is what I'll say. When it comes down to people getting really, and I understand, like obviously you love the fig, you love the character, whatever, right? And I'd be the same way about a character. So this isn't necessarily like blowing steam or anybody. It's just like sometimes I look at myself in the mirror when we talk about these figs, and I think, really? So for example, we're talking about the detail. The shoulder should be this, the buckle should be this, like. I also don't remember Jango Fett having like two big fingers instead of 5 fingers in a hand.
I agree.
I also don't remember him having a gun that's as long as his leg. I don't remember him having completely square feet. Do you know what I mean? So it's like
what I'm trying to get at.
That's what Jang says, isn't it? He goes, they're not.
What I'm trying to get at is me, who's a diehard Jango fan till the day I die. Yeah. But also not just a Jango fan, but an Attack of the Clones fan. I want to see my movie given the best justice it can be. And if I'm paying $300 for a set, I want that figure to be completely beautiful. I don't want any slacking whatsoever. I want to get the full courtesy. But also, can I also point out a point that Nick is saying in the chat here? So this fig retailed at $48, $5 plus shipping here. I think my total checkout was $51. Okay. Sure, it's out of stock now, but I'm just saying if we're going at base average of like when everything releases. So when the UCS Jango hits Bricklink undoubtedly soon, what? It's probably going to be $50-$60 for just a fig? Am I wrong in that?
No, you're probably right.
So, but also take into account, you also get an additional head that has the balaclava. You get a poncho, and you get 2 magnificent black. And mind you get an accurate color jetpack. I'm sorry, but Jango's backpack is not the dark pearl, whatever they're calling this. It is not that.
It should have been silver or
shiny. They do that.
Am I right in saying
even with Boba's jetpack, they're all wrong, aren't they? The wrong colours.
Yeah.
He only has the poncho in the Kaminoan scene. That's the only time he wears the poncho. He doesn't wear it in the gym.
A lot of the comics.
See where you're coming from, though.
But this is clearly based off Attack of the Clones.
Oh, I know for sure, but so I'm saying you're getting way more for your money. If you want an immaculate Jango,
but it's not real. It's not real.
But it's printed with the same techniques, same official parts.
It doesn't have the Lego stamp on it, so officially it's not pure.
You know, take the legs.
You get the balaclava head, but do we know what head is coming with the?
Yeah,
there's no balaclava head, no.
I'll get enough.
No, you don't get a balaclava head.
But he doesn't have in the film balaclava at all. I don't believe. Like you don't see the head, but you don't see him
in the ship.
In most scenes, when he's out of the ship, he doesn't have the balaclava. Like in Camino, he doesn't have the balaclava on.
But I'm saying if you will be getting more. In theory, you'd already be getting more for your buck. Whatever. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little bit heated. You get more bang for your buck with the Melnick one than the UCS.
There's the head that comes with the.
I don't like the head.
I don't remember Tim Morrison showing that much teeth. You know what I mean?
That's the other side.
They literally just copy and pasted the Pedro Pascal facial hair.
Look, you need to watch the film. Is it Warrior then, or whatever?
I don't know how much more you can't distinguish.
Once for Warriors.
Are you gonna take away different black speckles and say it's a different facial hair? Like, come on.
But he's reckon at all the images most of the images I'm seeing, he's more so clean shaven.
But otherwise, but they didn't want to. They wanted to distinguish him between a clone and and Django.
But
Like,
still,
they wanted,
what about
if
the
you had a
accuracy?
clean
What
if
about
you
the
had that
accuracy
clean-
then?
I know, but if you had it clean shaven, then it wouldn't look like they want to make a distinguished difference. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, there is.
I don't think he's got
when he has
stubble.
a scar here and here. That's a
I don't think-
distinguishable difference.
I don't think he's got I don't think he's clean shaven, but he hasn't
No,
exactly
it's-
got stubble.
it's
He's
not-
like 5 o'clock shadow jobby. Like,
Yeah, it's not like they're pulling it off like he has like a mini beard going on. Like he has a little bit of a 5 o'clock shadow, but it's not like. I mean, if they wanted to really be accurate, go with change the opacity or whatever. But it's not completely everywhere. It's not like completely dark.
I think it's well, like now looking at him, like they should have just done a clone head with light scarring. I think.
Yeah,
You know, just the light.
that's what they should have did. Because it's not like his 5 o'clock shadow is completely his defining feature as a person.
No, that's true.
Where Pedro Pascal is.
The question is, are we going to get a hairpiece with this fig?
Probably not. Probably not. Have we ever gotten a hairpiece with Django in the past?
We got a hairpiece but we've had a hairpiece with Din Djarin in the UCS Razor Crest. So, yeah.
But you see, that's the Mando Disney love. Are they going to be showing that same love to Django?
I don't think they've done a bad job. It's a solid 8 out of 10 for a fig, if I'm honest.
Because he's also, he's not like the Mandalorian where he doesn't take his helmet off. He does, so he should have the hairpiece. Yes, definitely.
But I'm also, I'm not trying to overshadow the comment I said earlier before we went into this whole thing. This UCS figure is good for Lego. It's probably the best UCS fig they have made to this date. But for me, as a huge fan of Django and who he is through the game, the comics, and who we see in the movie, I just wish they went and showed that little extra level.
Muttley, original Django came with a hairpiece.
Yeah, but
the black
he did
classic man.
But it had the balaclava head, and it kind of gets a little bit lost.
Kind of like what they did balaclava head with Hunter, where they give you a hairpiece, so he's like wearing the balaclava underneath his. Yeah.
But did he have emo hair?
No, he had classic Lego man hair. He had. Let me see if I can get it.
Austiff, was that hair correct?
Which one?
For Boba.
No.
Thanks for that.
No,
joke, then, was it?
If you ask me what I'm going to be doing with mine is, I can't remember if it's the young Han Solo, or the new variant where he has like the flow going on.
Yeah.
He's got it parted.
That's what he should be having. He should be having "Tonight's the night I'm gonna fall for you" hair.
I honestly think
he's wearing curtains.
That hairpiece has just been twisted a little bit.
Boba is just rocking like my dad told me no, so I'm gonna go do this. He's giving that vibe.
Turn it around enough.
They just haven't turned it. I think if they turn around, you could do many.
No, young Boba definitely has curtains.
Yeah, he
does. But they're just kind of pulled back. That one that they're using, it literally is like
he has volume in his hair.
5 second finger fan or whatever it's called. He's a fucking fan of crap metal. That's what he looks like.
When Boba gets up in the morning, he goes in his daddy's apartment. He's wandering around. He's doing a little itty bitty leg jolt. He goes straight for his non-existent mother's hair dryer and goes
yeah.
And he looks up his space YouTube hair technique as he does his hair in the morning. Because that little kid's hair is chef's kiss.
That's a big thing on his head.
Yeah, he's got unlike the kids nowadays who have like a mushroom on top of their head that completely goes out. And it's like, okay, what are you wearing? A lampshade on your head?
He's wearing, he's got that cabbage head going. Holy smokes.
I would say,
Mason haircut.
Oh man!
Can I just say I am so annoyed?
They had the wrong hairpiece on this one as well. Look, because that's not right.
But it's the same hairpiece that they use for Darth Dev or whatever his name is in the Rebuild the Galaxy.
No, but what I'm saying is this one it was wrong on this version of Boba Fett as well, and nobody complained about this one.
Cool.
Wait, no, you could just turn it.
It's inaccurate as all get out.
Cool hand.
Still not having the volume.
Can someone full screen me?
Yeah, hold on.
I think.
I need to get. Hold on 2 secs. Come in.
I think his hair was kind of I think the hair should be like that, you know.
Just pulling a cousin it.
Definitely not sideways. That's what I said there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got this figure as well. They gave this figure the wrong hairpiece as well. I don't know what possessed them to put this hairpiece on this figure.
Oh my god.
Like it's like he doesn't wear a hair like
Also,
she doesn't wear a hair like that.
here's my thing. Like, I got my clone trooper completely inaccurate. Like, do you see that? Like, I don't think that's how my clone trooper helmet's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just fucking turn the thing like.
God.
But I want to say this: if for me to, I'll be completely happy with my UCS Jango. Here's what I'm gonna do, right? I'm gonna get the previous iteration of Jango. The most recent was in the Separatist Corporate Alliance tank, whatever, the little snail. I'm gonna just do arm swap. That's all I'm gonna do, because that's all they needed to do. Was just swap the arms on that previous iteration. See,
You know what,
I like that
I'll
head.
be happy with my play version one. Set one.
See, and I love that for you.
I'm happy.
I'm not getting the UCS one.
Love that figure.
Hell yeah.
But still, like, I just don't like how much.
Nothing wrong with this.
I wish I just went with a lighter gradient for his 5 o'clock shadow on the face.
Well, kind of like what they did with the old Captain Phase 2 Captain Rex, where he's got like the really light shadow. Shadow, yeah.
Yep, I wish that's what they did. But also for when it's just like, even if they did no stubble, his big distinguishable difference is his scarring. I mean, if we're gonna be saying, oh, that's not accurate, then why did they do it with Commander Cody? Isn't he supposed to be looking a little bit different than everyone else?
This is just phase 1. I couldn't. My other one's in the case, but
see, I love how they did the 5 o'clock shadow there.
Someone's full screen me, baby.
Let me get you.
Like, kind of like that. You wanted it like a lighter color.
Yeah, just like that, a little bit lighter, and I would be completely happy.
Is that a Clone Wars one?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the phase 1.
Guys, yeah.
Bash.
That was the dark times.
Actually, this one is pretty good. Check this one out. This is
sorry.
Poe.
Go on. Yeah.
Poe Dameron?
This is Poe Cameron. This is a Poe Dameron. This is.
See, they did it. I liked how they did the 5 o'clock shadow there. It's not too dark and it's not too light.
Bring him back a bit, Martin. About there, yeah.
This is a beard. It looks like his face has come out a bit. He looks a bit like a fun hole.
I want that torso. I want that like body. I can make some sick Karate Kid stuff. You know when Johnny Lawrence on them are in their little Halloween get up.
Check this out as well while I'm still on full screen.
Right, put you back on. Sorry.
This is one of the only custom gaffy stick, and you got the Banter Bricks. Banter Bricks logo from the. That's the one I won from that Facebook group I was telling you about.
But I didn't mean to sound like a complete dickwad. I'm just defending because this is a set of my life. You know, I just wanted. I often get overconsumed with what I want in the set, but not what everyone expects the set to be, if that makes sense. Kanan Jarrus.
Just said that. That's a good idea for another topic for another show. What is everybody's set of
Black hair Kanan.
Ooh.
Sorry, say that again, Martin.
I'm just saying that for a future, a nice topic, that would be a nice thing to, like, what is everybody's set of the lifetime? You know, like, obviously, you know, Born for Me, Dabbers, Cell Barge.
Oh, yeah.
But for another show.
Your golden goose of a Lego set.
Well, mine's happening. So after this, I'm not sure.
Slightly different from a white well, though.
I can't wait to display both of them together side by side. I think it's going to be naughty.
Yeah, because a white whale you've never caught, have you? So
Will you send me the pic first, Padawan?
Of what?
Both of them together?
Yeah. I really like every day I have more of an urge to build it, and I'm like, no, we must wait till the run up to May.
Which one's that? Sorry, another one?
Boba Fett Slave 1, the
Oh,
UCS
right.
one. It's still down there staring. I'm knowing me, my sod's law. I'm gonna start building it, and I'm gonna press too hard on the red, and it's gonna break into pieces. And
You know, once that's out, there's going to be so many comparison videos.
oh yeah, it's gonna be done to death.
I'm happy. I want that. It's part of it.
true. Don't have to watch him do so.
Just wondering how much more highly detailed it's going to be with the next pieces, isn't it? It's going to be about the same size, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. I hope.
Do you think
Where's
they'll
the
have,
bloody leprechaun
where
gone?
they're sat next to each other in like a dozen hall behind each other in the cockpit?
Wait, who's behind who in the cockpit?
I'm still surprised we haven't had a full-blown leak yet. They're keeping that tight to their chest.
Yeah. Agreed.
The only thing we've had confirmed is the cockpit piece, and that basically says that it's almost identical in size to the UCS Boba Fett Slave 1. Are they going to stop being chills and call it the Slave 1, or are they going to call it?
It needs to be. It needs to be
Starship?
Slave 1. It needs to be Slave 1.
They're not going to call it Slave 1, though.
They won't.
If they call it a silly starship again, I'm burning the box.
Fire spray. Django Fett's fire spray.
Then you better get the matches out because you know they're not going to slave.
What I'm gonna do, because everything's gonna be live streamed, I'm just gonna get an aerosol can and a lighter and go make a little makeshift flamethrower on that box.
Make sure you get the set out first.
Oh yeah, of course.
So the UCS Slave 1, was that actually called Slave 1?
Yeah, the Boba Fett's UCS Slave 1 is called the Slave 1.
Yeah, because it predates Disney, doesn't it?
No, it doesn't predate Disney.
Doesn't?
Does it not?
No, because the acquisition of Disney was in
2012.
2012, and that came out in 2015.
Oh, done. Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah. Okay.
It's even trademarked. Like Slave 1 is trademarked.
Yeah.
Didn't do it with the playset, so I'll be very surprised.
Yeah.
What did they call the 20th anniversary?
Starfire.
The 20th anniversary Django Fett Slave, Boba Fett Slave 1.
It's no matter what
Slave
they call
1,
it,
yeah.
we know what it's called. So.
Yeah, it was Slave 1. Definitely.
Wow.
I kept that box for a long time. It's gone now, but
Yeah, it was. Yeah, you're right. It was called Slave 1. And that was in 2019, something like that, or whatever.
Nick brings up a good point. The thing is, the only real thing that you can compare with the two fakes is the print quality.
oh, what was that? Sorry.
Nick's most recent point. I like that point a lot.
Yeah, the Melnet one is better. The print quality. That's
And they're
because
using the same machines.
He's not pumping out 100,000 of these bad boys though every day or whatever.
But it also, couldn't we also argue the point that if the bigger you get, the more quality control you should have?
But that's probably at a Mexico factory, and we all know that the stuff that comes out of there is mental anyway.
I thought it came out of the Hungary factory.
Oh, I don't know. If it was coming out of the Lego house, I'm pretty sure it'd be a damn lot better. The point is, it's obviously leaked from somewhere that really doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
Hence why we've now got the photo.
Do we want to reckon that someone that's working in the factory is like, oh, I like this, and then he's like, you know what, I'm going to take it in my office real quick and take a picture.
Yeah, that's
then
what
he
I
just
said.
puts it back down. So someone's going to get a like figure in their UCS Jango Fett Slave 1. Someone's gonna get a like now.
But basically, right, what Padawan was saying earlier makes me think that I think they, to some degree, they know the stuff's getting out. Because you said yourself, they've been keeping this one close to their chest. Why would they not do that to everything? So there's obviously, you know, if the leak is somebody seeing the set or taking a picture of the set, how is that any different for one set? It's not like, right, we're going to make this one in a completely different factory so that no one takes a photo of it.
I just don't get why they keep it close to their chest in the first place. You think that leaks would be good for anyone because it drives up publicity, it drives up demand. People imagine if you didn't know Jango Fett Slave 1 was coming out whatsoever, and all of a sudden May 1st rolled around and they smashed it out, do you think you'd be able to afford the 250 like that straight away? I mean, you probably
God
would.
no. I barely afford to get a Coca-Cola when I'm at work.
If you know 5 months prior that this is coming out,
I can build up funds.
Exactly.
I mean, I've said this before. I do agree with leaks now, but not when they're really early. Because, for example, like the Death Star War, everyone's fed up and talking about that already.
The thing is, right? If you didn't know that, Death Star's a prime example. If you didn't know that was coming out even 3 or 4 months earlier, who's got $1,000 to cough up on the day?
Okay, that was a bad example, but you know what I mean.
I'll take a. I'm sure one of my family members has a credit card I can borrow without asking.
There's no such thing as bad publicity. You know what I mean?
That's for sure.
Was it?
Yeah, agreed.
The bit where it becomes counterproductive. This is where leaks become a problem, right? So we know that a Jango Fett Slave 1's coming out. Mm-hmm. Also, we know that a playset is coming out as well. So that's where leaks are bad, because people will now skip the UCS one so they can get the playset one cheaper. That's where leaks come in. Don't do any good.
Yeah. I'm just very happy that this set's finally happening. Because it's been 20 years I've been hoping and begging and hoping and begging.
It is a good set, my guy.
My cardboard sign is finally being shown. It's worked. My cardboard sign has worked. Give me 1 second. I have my cardboard sign.
Your cardboard sign?
The reason I'm getting the playset one is because I got the playset one of Bobbers. So
I've got the playset one, but
they go together. But I haven't got the UCS one. So yeah.
I wish I had the 20th anniversary one. The 20th anniversary one is peak. Is peak playset Slave 1, the 20th anniversary one.
I have it. One of my favorites.
It's perfectly sized as well. It's not too big. It's not micro scale like the bloody one they brought out a couple of years ago.
Coolhan knows that after the Galaxy Explorer, the Slave 1's my favorite set. It's just that 2019 one's fantastic.
That's
the classic space one that they brought out in 2023.
Oh yeah, that's.
Oh, he's holding his frigging thing up, and nobody could see it because the banner was in the way.
What?
UCS Django Slave 1.
UCS Django Slave 1. All I'm seeing is UCS Slave Django 1. That's all I'm seeing.
All I'm seeing is UCS Japanese barbecue sauce.
That would still be better than fire spray. I'd rather them change the name to that Japanese barbecue sauce. What are we talking about?
Nick brings a good point up here. The fig was definitely robbed from a factory, and they just threw whatever accessories they could onto it.
Yeah.
I forgot. I don't want to get this canceled. I have to cross out this word. Yeah, UCS Django 1, baby.
Okay.
Anyway, read my sign.
Going back to the Irish thing.
Oh yes, Irish.
Yeah.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Hello there.
We finished. Is Django? We decapitate him now, or
get him down.
Bye.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I got my Irish droid.
I have my Irish clone.
See, I got my Irish cloner too. Oh.
Hello there. Potato.
There's no stereotyping going on here, is there?
Hey, you all ripped me when we were doing the Welsh thing, so
No, we didn't.
fair. Yeah.
Also, if you've got the better one of this,
I got the modernized rescaled.
that's
Which
good.
one was that?
This is from 2000. Well, this is actually a magnet version of the one that came out in 05, the Kashyyyk Trooper. Not canon, but it's cool. But Oaktown, Austiff's got the proper one.
Right, hold on.
GCC.
Oh yeah. What do you mean not canon? Why is it not canon? It was an official figure, wasn't it?
Not in the films, I believe.
Oh yeah.
So that kind of way, it's kind of like Lego do. Like they'll just throw kind of clone troopers to get, like. Was it the 187th? They were a proper Legion, but I don't know if they actually were purple. But I don't know.
Yeah.
The Lean Boys?
Close. He's got a
Yeah,
green
Lean-
top on.
Yeah.
This is peak. This is a peak fig.
Oh,
It is
Phasma.
a peak. It is peak. Now imagine if they did like a little chase fig and they like gave it the chrome molding, like made 10,000 of them and put them in random bag like sets. That would have been sick.
If they did
Yeah.
chrome hands, bro.
Ooh, fire!
Lego's a little.
Imagine how
close to
quickly they
chrome
would
hands.
snap.
Anyway, right. What's next then?
He's a little Irish dude.
Oh, hey.
You can't be like flipping Irish.
The Hobbits are a strange one. They're based off the Englishmen, but they're like
He had a green top on.
roots in Celtic.
Yeah.
But then, as you were saying, Colan, like the elves are kind of heavily based off Welsh. The way they speak, the way they speak.
Yeah, because I know I actually know somebody called Arwen, Arwell, what's the other name? Who are like, and it's not come from Lord of the Rings.
And the Welsh are keeping the tradition alive today because everyone lives in the woods.
Yeah.
Octopus is what May the 4th GW sounds promising. We haven't had another leak of that though yet, have we? That's another thing that's surprising.
What is the official, unofficial leak rumor of
I've
the
heard
May
it's
4th?
3 figures. That's it.
Yeah, that's all.
Hi,
I know.
Ultra, tell us, what is it?
Unless I
What do
missed
you know that
something.
we don't?
If anyone's going to know here, it's going to be Austiff. He'll know.
One more time.
The GWP was the front runner rumor for the GWP for Slave 1.
It's still up in there.
So we just know it's 3 figs.
Yeah, we
That's
just
all
know
we
it's
know.
3 figs. That's
Yeah,
all we
but
know.
it isn't. It isn't a.
It ain't gonna beat. It ain't gonna beat the bag end GWP. Let's put it there.
No, but it isn't a Slave One
No.
GWP anyway, is it? There isn't one because it's made
No,
of
it's May the 4th. We
Oh,
read.
May
Yeah,
the
it's a May the 4th, but it is to go with the Django Fett Slave 1, apparently.
Ah, right, okay.
Like it
I think
ties
it's
in
going
with
to be
that.
what they say because they would do another Boba and another Django.
What are we getting though? Do you think we're gonna get Polybag? We're gonna get some shitty middle tier GWP, and then we're gonna get the 3 fig one? Do you
I
reckon that's how
honestly
we're gonna
don't.
roll
I
with it?
honestly don't think it'll have anything to do with the Slave One.
The leaks
Does-
I've
No,
does
apparently,
anybody
no,
not?
Sorry.
no, apparently it genuinely is coming from.
But the
certain
leaks I've heard
people.
it's a polybag, but they're not too sure it could still be the Millennium Falcon one that's already out like they did last year. The second one will be what they call a charm, so a coin or something like that.
Patch.
The third one is supposed to have 3 minifigures. But what they class as minifigures, they class droids, don't they, and everything. So
You're not wrong. Like when it gets it, it'll be like tiered as every year. Like if you you buy a pair of flip-flops, you get.
They're going to give us the
Millennium Falcon.
tracking beacon as the middle tier GWP.
What I was really hoping
seismic bomb
for
A seismic charge, yeah.
Yeah,
Just a.
like what I wanted the GWP to be was, there's a few points in like external media than just Attack of the Clones, but I wanted us to get like a little, how they did the garbage for the Star Wars Celebration set with Luke and Han in there, like that little tiny build.
Yeah.
I was hoping to get like a little tiny, view of Boba and Jango sitting in the cockpit, and you got like a really detailed cockpit of the Slave One. I think that would have been sick.
Yeah.
That you
Then
could
the
like,
Obviously,
double
you've got
punch in the
those two
face,
figures
haven't
in
they?
the UCS. You've got those two figures in the playset. Are they going to do another two?
if I had,
I reckon it's what you said, Martin. It'd probably be Luke, R2, and C-3PO. That'd be it.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be. It's just gonna be standard
Droids,
figs.
I would
Like.
say, or something. I don't know.
It's going to be 3 identical clone troopers, just 3 in red, nicked.
Mm.
who knows? We could get
gonna go that way,
we could
I'm
get
not
Camino
sure.
clones.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Camino clones, you get 3 in the red. In the red.
No, they were gray. Like they have gray markings. The Camino clones. They're just
Oh,
shock trooper
oh.
gray.
I meant like the fresh out of the box.
Oh, they're
clone.
right off factory line.
Yeah.
Oh, like this?
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Sorry,
Oh, no,
Michael.
We just get a dinner table scene of like this. Just 3 sat next to each other, all
Yeah.
staring at each other.
They're all just sat eating their
Yeah.
cornflakes, looking at each other like they're
Or-
gonna kill each other.
Or the Bad Batch cafeteria food fight.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What about the younger clones when they got that weird thing on their heads?
Oh, the little
Oh,
tube.
Yeah.
Yeah, studying.
I want a stupid coin.
Why I
well,
want-
the charm is the middle one. It is going to be the middle one. They reckon they're calling it a charm. So it could be a coin. It could be a key ring. So,
Could be a phone charm.
I don't know why they do it.
Could be a jizz bit.
Stick in a poly bag.
What would you do if they
Yes.
wanted just
If they had a jizz,
need-
I'd be
lick
fair.
it in?
We need
love
we need a Lamassu. We need a that would be cool
Yes.
to put in a GWP. Lego Lamassu.
Yeah.
Do you know why this
Woody's
discussing
the Prime
about
Minister.
polybags, like a couple of shows
Yeah.
back? I was watching one on with Ryan the other day, and yeah, you know, like they have done with figures in a polybag, yeah, but they have actually for Star Wars never done a polybag with a little build and a figure, like they do with Harry Potter. Well, like you do with every other bloody thing.
Yeah. No, you're right.
By the time they did.
Wait, no, they have.
I'm sure Lego
Yeah, they
managers
have.
are watching this show, so well.
They have.
Have they?
They did a stormtrooper one a long time ago with like It was a stormtrooper with like a walker and a.
Okay,
The Mike.
Okay.
Those
Yeah,
are
but
newspaper
that
ones.
that wasn't to buy though, was it?
You got
Yeah,
them
it
with
was.
the Sun or Daily Mirror, I
Yeah,
believe.
yeah,
You-
yeah, it wasn't. They've not actually brought one out where you can buy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought they were available to buy.
No.
Before my time, anyway.
Person come up.
What's
Hello.
up,
Evening, Legend?
Legend?
Good evening.
So, what's the next topic then? What haven't we talked about?
Boba
I
Fett
asked
slave one.
I asked Austin today, when are they bringing out these bloody brick badges for Brickworld Chicago? So
Look.
just get them nicked.
You guys think I'm like the man who prints them?
You
I
were there
phone.
last year. So
Phone
I'm
and
just assuming that
So-
you
Pick them
know.
up when we get there.
So
No, you
what-
have to buy them.
So here's what happened for me last year. Okay, it's a little bit different this year. I asked Mark about it. He said why, because things got, it got too much at once. So what happened to me last year is when I checked out for my reservation, like get my pass, whatever, it had a little part where you'd fill that information in. Then it said, oh, do you want to like 15 extra bucks to get your badge? Then that's when you'd prompt it, and you'd add that to the cart, and you would check out all at the same time. This year they're not doing that. It should become. I asked him. He said probably within the next 2 weeks.
Oh, right. That's not too bad.
They, because it's getting.
To do that then.
You'll get an email.
Oh right, okay, cool.
You should get an email from Brickworld as a whole, or
Well,
even if you want, you can always just email Brickworld, and they might be able to give you more information than I can.
What we will put in on the what are the options for the badges? I don't explain it to me.
Oh, Well, here I have my badge I have from last year. You want me to just
Yeah, pull it up.
full screen me right quick?
Yeah.
Wait, let me give it in the proper stack. Here we go. Okay. So the badge, of course, this year is going to be Brickworld 2025, and then you can pick your like internet name. So
Yeah.
mine has changed from Darth Austiff, as we all know, and then I just put Girth Gang because that's who I was,
Affiliated.
hanging out with. But also, I'm not going to dox myself, but when you fill it out, it like does your full name or whatever was used on your credit card
Yeah.
for it, and I have it on this brick. I had to turn it around before I brought it up. But
Right, okay.
yeah, you'll get like 4 lines of text,
That's cool.
and then you get the little. Let me just do this real quick.
This
You know,
they
it's-
said put lug on it or something like that.
Yeah, Girth Lug, baby.
Yeah,
But
yeah, so I've done
then
that.
they give you like an adhesive magnet that you put on.
Right.
So I'll run you through like exactly what happens with the badge. So when you get there or whatever, you check in. I think it was on a Wednesday, it was a Wednesday. You kind of go down a right where the convention hall doors will be, which will be all in front of. And then there's like this side here, like a little concession window type thing. So you would do that, and then everyone's in a line, and that line's mega long. And you just wait, and then once you check in, you just tell them your name, and you kind of like confirm your confirmation number, and then they give you your goodie bag. So-
Goodie bag. What comes in said goodie bag?
So last year you got, I can't remember what magazine. It was some magazine of the sorts. You got some parts in there, like new pieces. Your badge, if you bought one, and like a pamphlet of like all the itinerary for the week.
Yeah.
Like when you go and check into summer camp, kind of
Yeah.
like that.
Oh,
Well, I don't know. I was never shipped off.
Sig Fig of Mark then.
Was that?
No Sig Fig of Mark.
No Mark Sig Fig. His Sig Fig's kind of pricey if you want to make it. It's like a $30 Sig Fig.
does it have the
I
Fabulant
just
torso?
want to borrow it to put in.
I don't think so.
Oh,
I don't think so.
I
But
always
there
carry
will be
a
an
wee
Austiff Sig Fig at circulation at Brickworld.
Wasn't there a question that we were going to ask, and you were going to phone the Rennie on this show? And I can't remember what the show was. We wanted to ask something about Brickworld. I can't remember what it was though. It must have been about the Rennie though, because I remember saying, "Oh, were we going to ask about baths? Have they got a bath or a tub? Or
Oh,
something like."
I can tell you. Do you want me to phone them?
Well, I'm just
Yeah,
thinking
fuck.
if we're gonna phone them, we might as well come up with something good to ask, or something we genuinely want the answer to. Otherwise, it's just stupid. But I'm just trying to think. Well, I'm sure there was something we wanted to know. Me and Martin I remember me and Martin were asking something, and you were like, "Oh,
You
I'm
have
not
the
sure."
option. It's a shower bath. Your shower's inside the bath, so you can have
It was the
either
bed. It was the bed situation because there's 3 of us. We wanted to know if it's 3 beds or if there's 2 beds and a roll-up bed or whatever. Like, that was it.
It's depending on your room. Do you have your booking email?
Yeah.
It should say in there.
You said 3 beds, didn't you? I'm sure you did.
Yeah, some rooms have
Price
3
is
beds.
2 beds or something.
Yeah, it's kind of the luck of the draw. But
How many have we
rollout-
got in our room now? Like 27?
Only 5.
5 now, yes.
Wait, what's
I'm
this
all-
activity leader request? Do I need to do anything with that?
So that's if you want to like have your own like panel or something.
So if we were going to try and do a show from there, would we need to like book a table or anything for that?
That's a Brickworld question.
That's a
I-
Mark
th-
problem.
That's a Mark or
you just
Sean
do it.
question.
Side, don't you?
I mean, I'm trying to. I mean, there's nothing saying that you can't like pick up your own little table and just plop it.
Yeah, so it says here, it doesn't say anything about the beds. It just says guests per room 3.
Yep.
Oh, no.
We should have just got crammed like 8 people into the room and just been done with it.
Do you want to?
If there's any one double,
Oh, wait a sec.
one single,
I just want trustworthy
share
people in our room so no one robs my like £2,000 worth of Lego Lord of the Rings figure I'm about to buy.
Padawan, don't worry. Everyone that's in our room is very trustworthy. You don't have to worry about that.
What's
Who
a,
is it,
what's
by the
a
way?
ro- what's a
Remember.
rollaway request?
Yep. Roll
that?
request. It's just they send. It's a nice mattress. Very nice mattress. They just roll
No,
it
it
up
says-
your room.
It says a $20 per rollaway per room per night will be charged. So that means we must have 3 beds then, because I haven't paid extra for any rollaways.
I
Right?
did say it was 3 beds.
In theory.
It doesn't say anything about beds. I mean, yeah, it's a 3 bed. I've booked for a 3 bedroom, but it doesn't necessarily mean there's 3. Obviously, there's going to be 3 beds. I'm not saying someone's sleeping on the floor. What I mean is it like 3 proper beds, or is it 2 beds and like a sofa that turns into a bed? Do you know what I mean? That's what,
I don't have 100% because last year it was just me in my room and it was just a queen bed. But I did, I was walking around. There were some hotel rooms that had 3 beds, and then, but also I'm not sure if that's, that was one of the rollaways. I wasn't in their room, so I can't attest 100%.
So should we find out?
Do you want me to?
Yeah, if you don't mind. It'd be nice to know.
Renico.
Let's see. Oh boy.
Can you ask them what their breakfast menu is?
You have to pay
the
for it. You gotta pay for it.
I'll pay for it.
Yeah. We just want to know what's available.
It's like eggs, bacon, some fruit. Just your stereotypical continental breakfast.
You have to pay for that, though, yeah?
No black
Yeah,
pudding.
$20. What's that?
Yeah, no neeps and tatty scones.
No beans.
I don't mind paying for breakfast.
So
No Irish guacamole.
Have they got a
What's up,
Denny's?
Bradley Brick?
Is there a Denny's in Chicago? I've been told on good authority that I need to go to a Denny's.
Yeah, there is.
This Denny's in the UK.
Is that where?
Yeah, there's one in Swansea.
So what are the questions y'all want me to be asking? Let me write them down so I don't forget.
Sorry, sorry. The Denny's thing. Do you guys in England and Wales? We have ham called Denny's. So many people are like, "Oh, let's go eat at Denny's." They're like, "It's just a packet of ham."
Ours is called Billy Bear.
That's why I said, yeah, probably a double bed for me, yeah, and cool. Yeah, cool.
So in the
cot for
coffee.
Slurpy. Bro, I'm 6'9". No, not. I ain't never fit in a cot. No.
What am I asking?
So we want to know. We want to just
Can you
confirm
order a hooker?
if we've booked 3 room. It's 3 people in the room and there's 3 people on the booking. We're not adding extra people. Just want to know: do we get 3 proper beds, or is it one of them like a sofa bed, or
Futon.
and what breakfast food will be available? Is it going to be like cereal and what's those freaking things called? Scones, biscuits, or is it going to be
Biscuits and gravy? Pay me a man.
Important question to ask. Will there be towels and that, or do we have to
Okay.
bring our own?
It's
Okay,
bound to be towels.
Yeah.
Well, some
I'm
dudes
not
do.
taking a friggin'
There's
towel across.
towels.
This is
There's
an
towels.
Airbnb.
They even supply you with body wash. They have towels.
Yeah, I'm not taking shampoo or nothing.
No.
Apparently,
Do they have toilet paper and how many ply?
Oh,
I don't know.
Apparently,
we're gonna be hitting
all hotels have to legally oblige you with certain toiletries if you haven't got them. And I've tested this theory out, even though I've got it.
Be
So
enough for 3 of us.
you got it. If you go to any hotel reception worldwide and say, "I've forgotten my toothbrush and toothpaste," they supply you one for free.
Yep.
So I ain't taking a toothbrush. I'm not taking anything.
Ask them if they've got a complimentary enema kit.
Please see our privacy statement at Marriott.com for more information.
Just say.
Thank you for discovering the Renaissance Schaumburg. In a few words, tell me what you're calling about. Say things like, I need to make a reservation or ask about our restaurant. Go ahead in your own words.
Front desk.
I'm happy to answer questions about our restaurant, group reservations, or convention center events. Is there anything I can help you with before I transfer you?
No.
Allow me a moment while I transfer you to our front desk. Please hold on the line.
Denied.
Your call is very important to us. Please wait for the next event. Your call is very important to us. Please wait for the next available agent.
Your caller number 7 in line.
Your call is very important to us. Please wait for the next available agent.
Or call 69.
The call is important to us. Answer the fucking phone then.
Thank you for calling Renson Schaumburg. How can I help you?
Hi, is this Sereni?
No, it's not. This is Natalia at the front desk. How can I help you?
Oh, hi. I can I ask you a brief question?
Go ahead.
So we're all coming for the best event of our lives, Brickworld 2025, and I have a few friends that live across the pond in the UK, so they're not able to completely call, the Rennie itself. And, I didn't want them to have, like, the service fee, so I said I would take care of their call for them, if that's okay. Because they had a few questions about how the Renaissance, the best place heaven on earth works.
So who's Ronnie? Because you're calling front desk. We don't have Ronnie working at the front desk.
No, that's fine. I'm sorry. I accidentally called the Renaissance the Rennie. I'm sorry. It just went. I'm sorry. It just became like.
Oh, no worries.
It's just how I.
Renaissance Schaumburg Convention Center.
Oh yes, you are exactly who I was hoping. So say if like my friends they booked their room for 3 people, so they were wondering, is it like 2 beds in there?
Yeah, but how can I help you? They booked the room, yes. How can we help you with that?
No, they were just wanting to know, like, is it, even though like their room and stuff, they said on their like sign or like reservation that they were able to have like 3 people in their room, so they were just curious, like,
yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
We can put an extra bed in the room if they call us, as we can request it.
Oh, awesome!
But it's not going to cost extra. Ask if it's going to cost any extra.
Would that cost extra?
Yeah, that's $20 extra if you want an extra bed in the room.
Okay, understood. And I was reading on the. This is a me question. I'm sorry. I was reading on the website, like with the room with like my reservation, my booking number and such. I was just curious. It said like you could opt for the breakfast.
I mean, we do have a breakfast, but it's going to cost you extra.
Oh, yeah,
that's a breakfast every day. Yeah.
Oh, that's totally fine.
What's in the breakfast?
At the restaurant every day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it usually like the same menu, or does it kind of like shuffle with the seasons?
I'm not sure, but I can transfer you to the restaurant so we can ask them.
Oh, that would be awesome.
All right, no worries. Give me one moment. I'm going to transfer you.
Thank you so much for being so helpful.
No problem.
I cannot wait to see you in June.
Oh, we can wait to see you too.
Oh,
Thank you so much for staying with us.
Oh,
I hope you enjoy your experience here. It's a very beautiful hotel. It's going to be your first day?
Oh no, I've been here before, and I will say this: the Renaissance of Schaumburg is more of my home than my actual home. Like whenever I get there, I just feel a complete and utter relaxation. Like this is heaven. Nothing can hurt me here.
Oh my God, that's such a nice word. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
All right. Give me one moment. I'm transferring you right now.
Oh, thank you.
And thank you so much for your call. All right.
Oh,
thank you.
Oh, you're so very welcome. Thank you.
She's definitely like, this guy's fucking mental.
You're such a charmer, though, aren't you, eh? Charmer.
Oh God, sounding all innocent and all, and
I don't think she fully understood what we were asking about the bedrooms, because like we've booked for 3, so that's. I just wanted to know, is it 3 beds? Like, you know, so
we can call again next week. I mean, if Austin.
She thought you were asking for someone to speak to called Rennie as well. No, Rennie's not here. There's no one called Rennie here.
I'll put it this way, right? If we have to pay extra for one of us to have a bed in the room when we book for 3, I'll be kicking right off. I ain't paying shit.
Well, Austin don't sleep in a bed, so we can make his.
Oh, he sleeps on the floor.
Ask him if they do a Balkan breakfast, like pure raw onions and spring onions and peppers, just raw.
Put that name in the private chat so I don't forget.
Say we're from like Estonia and we're Balkans and we want the Balkan breakfast.
What's in a traditional Irish breakfast? Just potatoes.
Good old Irish beef.
Or SPH as the local.
Fucking hell, the racism going on here today.
Open table to make reservation online. Or leave a message with your name and number, and an ambassador will call you back within 24 hours.
Air mattress gang.
Discovering something new.
Look at
Hi.
this.
I have a few questions regarding the breakfast. So, you know, my friends and I, this is our first time
This is all I
coming,
think about.
and we were curious. Do you guys carry a Balkan breakfast? If you could give me a call back at 234. Wait, what?
This is all I'm thinking in my head.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Breakfast.
Breakfast.
They just patched me right through the voicemail.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't read your number out online, mate.
Yeah.
I caught myself. So you guys all have my area code. I asked if they had a Balkan breakfast.
Yeah, they probably think you mean a Vulcan breakfast, like Spock would eat.
No.
That's class.
Well, Cooper.
Hey.
What's up, Coop?
Everyone's coming over from
He's on the GWP.
from Christo's stream, even though he's probably still streaming.
Cristo.
Why is he called?
Yeah,
why is Stud
that's it.
City called Cristo? I always
his
associate
name. He's
Cristo
like-
with Cristo Customs, the guy from back in the day. Is that him?
He's
Or
isn't it? I'm pretty sure it's his name, and because he's part Greek, isn't he? Or something like that.
Sorry, Coop. We chatted
I might be
about that for
completely
about an
wrong.
hour.
Yeah, you missed that, Coop, while you were in the other stream.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
no
If you have
streaming
any
now.
leaks-
So
if you have any
Coop's
leaks
only
on
coming
the
over here because he's got nothing better to do.
GWP, that'd be great.
I thought they were all watching the CPA one. I didn't realize Cristo was.
I've been like monitoring it. Look at Christo always does like new set drops and stuff. Like so, always the night before.
Right.
So it makes sense that he does like. Who won?
no chance.
Who
Stud
won?
Nick. Yeah,
Did Cody get his sushi? He wanted that sushi restaurant. He was gagging for it.
someone got doxed. No.
Studlake as well. Evening, Studlake.
Cody.
I don't know. Cristo. Oh, sorry. So yeah, so they're watching the CPA one. So that was only an hour and a half. That's not bad.
Well, Cody.
So yeah,
let
we'll
me know.
have to start over from the beginning. So, Slave 1, Django. No, we ain't doing that again.
Cody, let me know based off our topic last night. You still want me to know because I had to put my ticket amount by midnight. If you want that signature. Oh,
So who?
yeah. So this upcoming weekend, I'm going to be hanging out with Theory Sabers at Fan Expo Cleveland.
Oh,
And
sorry,
I-
we'll show you.
And I have my ticket to go meet Charlie Cox, Grant Gustin.
When you say you're going to be hanging out with Theory Sabers, I mean, are you going to be like in his pocket, or have you going to just go and see him and then disappear?
No, I've been. I'm not going to say friends or whatever, but we've like discussed, via ideas or whatever through Discord for a few years now. And, I used to help out with his channel here and there, just kind of like into like, what do you call it, moderator or whatever.
Yeah.
And like his member streams and whatnot. So he always knew I've lived in the Cleveland area. He's like, hey, would you like to come out, hang out with us and when we come to Cleveland?
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Just tell him Padawan HQ says he's a fucking douchebag.
I'm not gonna say that. I don't want to. You see how tiny I am? Him and Josh.
I'll sing his praises if he gives me a free lightsaber. But apart from that, he's a douchebag.
But I would just, because I can only be there on Saturday. That's the only day I can be there because I work.
I've met Charlie Cox. He was next to me on the New York Underground, on New York Metro.
Really?
Yeah, he was just stood next to me, and I said to Kirsty, I messaged Kirsty on my phone saying, "Look over my shoulder. Charlie Cox is there." And you could see her get the message. She looked. She's like, "Oh."
Is he actually blind?
No, and he's really he's tiny as well. So I was going to be like, Daredevil on my ass, like flick.
Is he like my size?
I think he's about 5'5" or something like that. But he's like, next to me, he was down here. So just pick him up.
So he's 42. He's 5'10". He's 5'10".
Yeah, but Hollywood adds on 3 inches. Like it's
he looked tiny.
It's a great myth.
So I'll just be there Saturday because I have to work Friday and Sunday. So I have to disperse my time evenly with lines and whatnot. Because there's a few people I've signed up to meet finally.
Just ask Fury, could you please get Vader episode 2 done? It's been how many decades now? Like he's been.
I'll ask him because I remember it went into production and everything during the Jedi Survivor live streams, and those were like 2 years ago.
I feel like I've been hearing about it for a long time. Like,
it wouldn't surprise me if like Disney gave him like a cheeky little copyright strike and was like,
"Oh, they've already done it.
Just piss off."
Like,
he's not allowed to make money off it
or whatever. Like,
remember when he got so salty that he didn't get invited to Star Wars celebrations? Like, it's because you're a dickhead.
Who's this?
I mean, I'm not gonna
this
comment because I'm not a part of it. So I don't like him.
The Star Wars Theory.
Oh right. Oh,
I don't even know who that is.
I know Vader Episode 2 is releasing in December.
I've just finished the second
oh yes
game actually. Did I survive it?
I know he's doing a release of it in LA and New York. Where he was debating.
I think he would have so much better. He would have such a better relationship with Disney if he wasn't so damn negative all the time. Just toxicity doesn't get you nowhere.
I agree, but also I can kind of see where he's. I can understand. I can understand, but doesn't mean I agree. If that makes sense. I can see where he's coming from. Doesn't mean I agree with it. Not all the time. It's like I can see where he's coming from, but I don't have to agree.
I just don't like we need to make more Vader stuff. I'm like we got 6 pretty good films about his story.
I would love to see like a TV show going through like the Vader comics, like when he is doing the Vader's castle, like how that gets set up. That'd be sick.
And Jedi hunting as well, like.
Yeah.
It's badass.
But it's just every so often you'll see like a post online, it'll get a gazillion reposts. Like we need
a Vader movie.
I think fuck off, stupid assholes.
I want a Cal Kestis movie. That'd be sick.
We need a 90-minute hallway scene. That's like get out of here.
Just a cameo, I'd be happy with.
Swines.
Yeah, I want Cal Kestis in live action so bad.
We need a Dex movie.
Dex.
Obi-Wan. Camino Saber Dart.
I would love to get a movie of him and Obi-Wan going out and hitting the town.
Yeah.
No. I was reading about
getting some death sticks in like.
I was watching a video about like just the backstory of like Star Wars B character, not main characters like Dex and stuff like that, and It's so funny. Like it's like obviously it's a load of wank. A lot of the kind of canon. But it's like Dex like had like a donut kind of shop or whatever on Coruscant.
Oh, yeah.
And then
He had, like,
gets
a little
blown
wheelie
up.
cart for popsicles.
Yeah,
too.
that's it. And then he ends up using the money to start the diner. The most wacky stories ever. Like,
Get your donuts hot and fresh.
What about a fabulous
who's that guy? Is that Ponkrell?
Ponkrell,
Yeah.
yeah. I was just popping the bottom half his head.
That
just
3-part arc in Clone Wars is just amazing.
It's beautiful. I have to go train a main vein. I'll be right back, boys.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab another Guinness.
Do you want me to grab it for you? I have to head downstairs and grab myself a Coca-Cola. Do you want something?
I could do with a Coca-Cola.
Can you afford a Coca-Cola?
Yeah, I got a 12-y.
You just have to do Austiff and Golan. You have to kind of like pass it up to him.
Yeah,
on
don't
the
worry.
screen.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll be right back. Give me like 2 minutes.
I want something from the perspective of a stormtrooper. Just grizzing it day to day.
Yes.
Being sent here, there, and everywhere. Just like, this is shit. Why am I on bloody wherever?
A Django TV show would be sick about all of his exploits and all of his travels.
Well, they were all about that, doing that. What was it? They had all the scripts written, didn't they? That all came out recently. They had all the scripts written. They had everything good to go. This was just before Disney acquired Star Wars, and it was supposed to cost like 20 million an episode, and it was going to be insane.
I think 40 million.
Oh, 40 million.
20,
it was
yeah.
going to be dark, and it was going to be gritty. Like that would have been awesome.
Oh, was that what
Yeah,
they
well,
showing on YouTube recently about Underground or something?
yeah, Underworld.
Yeah,
That
Underworld.
footage was filmed, I think, in 2010, but surfaced just before the pandemic. And people criticized it for being rough, and I'm like, that's the kind of bloody point. It's a rough.
Is that Nimbles has put in the robot chicken elevator scene with Palpatine, but in live action? Is that the bit where he's like, hold the elevator. What's your
This
number?
idea
Oh, here's
from more Vengeance
0132. Eat my ass.
Stormtrooper. No, I've started rewatching Andor. I'm doing 2 episodes a week, and my God, it's glorious.
I need to do that as well.
Andor is so underrated, and I don't understand the hate it gets. It's because it's serious.
I haven't seen
Yeah.
any hate, really.
It is slow though. If you're
Yeah.
mainstream Star Wars, it's quite slow. But that's because
Yeah,
it's
I remember watching
serious.
it because it was coming out one episode at a time, and I remember thinking they're just not showing us enough. But if you can watch it back to back, I think all of that goes away.
I mean, I've said it before. I know it don't make any sense, but it's like it's really great Star Wars, but it was like the least Star Wars. If you know what I mean? Because to me, I want to see like sabers and stuff like that. But don't get me wrong, it's still brilliant. But it felt. I can see why some people say it felt less like Star Wars than other Star Wars shows.
Well, we're Star Wars fans are never frigging satisfied anyway, so
No, that's true.
no matter
But
what
what
you
about,
did,
like-
there'd be something wrong.
Probably like projects we
Jawa, that'd be quite a good show.
like. I know like people like projects we want to see. Then it's like good or bad. But my guilty pleasure, and it's absolute. I wouldn't say it's absolute shit. It's kind of like mid. Is the Death Troopers novel? Like it's the most non-Star Wars thing ever. But I think it'd be so funny to see like a Star Wars horror film. Just it'll be complete shit, but it'll be so funny. Like
Yeah.
stormtroopers eating people's necks off, and
Oh, isn't that
Yeah.
what's that? What was it called?
the book's
Death
called
Troopers.
Death Troopers. And then he did a follow-up. I wouldn't say a follow-up, but a book called Red Harvest as well.
Yeah. The
Um,
zombies with the the hand just
Yeah.
coming out of the ground. Like.
Because they had the reference in. It was in Ahsoka, wasn't it? No, Mandalorian season 3. They had the reference to it with the helmet all ripped to shreds.
yeah, I agree, Motley. It really against the swipe up TikTok brain rotted generation. Like it's just. I actually, when I was watching it, I actually remember the criticism that it was too slow paced. I actually think the first 2 episodes are pretty quick. everything kind of happens. Ooh, especially like with Bix and stuff like that. It's all pretty much like, oh damn. Also, those episodes are short too. They're not that well long.
That. Oh,
Speaking of Bix, where's Shreddy tonight?
Oh,
I think that's one of the biggest complaints I hear is that the episodes are too short.
what was I watching recently? And the episodes were like an hour apiece.
Do that again, Austiff.
There was an Amazon. There was something that came on Amazon, and they were like hour-long episodes apiece, and I was like, "What the hell? This is amazing."
The Yellowstone episodes are like an hour apiece.
I trying to watch as you just mentioned that, Martin. I've gone and watched the 1883, which is like before that.
Yeah.
I'm really enjoying it for Western. Yeah.
I haven't finished Yellowstone yet. Have you got? I'm guessing you got to finish that before you watch.
No,
You
see,
should
I'm
watch
watching
it.
I'm watching the 1883 and then
Yeah.
the 1993, and then I watch Yellowstone.
I
okay.
binge watched Yellowstone. I completed it.
Completed it, mate. Completed it.
Completed it, mate. Completed it, mate.
It's only because I ain't got Paramount, so I can't watch all of Yellowstone anyway at the moment. Nor the
This is the depths I've had to go to build a set because I've got fuck all.
that's a great set.
Yeah, I
That's
got
a
that
great
set.
set.
Indiana Jones.
The Lost Tomb set to go with. I've already done the Temple Run one, and
See that Anubis, the play feature is actually pretty addictive.
I haven't finished the other side yet. I got one bag left to do where it drops
Oh,
down.
that's cool. Yeah. It's pretty sure it's started to chip some of the bricks have dropped it that much. but they're going to get chipped either way.
I am so hoping that I can get that deal done with Tyler to just bag 100 and something Lord of the Rings figs in one go.
Tyler strikes me as the kind of person, no disrespect, but that you will have that deal with him, and then you'll reach out to him like a Brickworld and you'll be like, "Oh no, I sold that ages ago."
Right, everyone in the chat, message Tyler and tell him to get a fucking grip, and let's get it locked in before we get there, so that there's no funny business.
Some of the figures, Padawan, will you be like filling out Barador?
I was
I'll
supposed to
probably
be
put them, if I can collect them all, if I can get them all, if I can get every single Lord of the Rings Hobbit fig, I will put them all in a case and put them on the wall and display them as a thing until I have enough sets that I've accumulated where I can have a full-on display done. Because that's what I plan to do. I plan to have like I want to get like all of the Lord of the Rings sets, and if I have already accumulated the figures and I can just buy the set, I can just buy the sets without figs, which is a hell of a lot cheaper.
Didn't it, going off point a sec, didn't this annoy you guys with like packaging for like almost anything these days, I guess? Fresh pack of matchmakers, like not still sealed, like it's fucking half empty.
Yeah, it's the same as a bag of crisps, man. A bag of air. That's what you're paying for.
Bag of air.
Bag of air.
That thing's like half filled. Did you eat all of them?
What?
Those. It's like half.
You're not.
No. Yeah, it's still sealed.
You're not a true matchstick king until you've ate them all.
Oh, I'll give you a couple of seconds, mate.
That's
You've got to
like
punch them all in one go.
In one go.
They used to be small in a long box.
Yeah.
Yeah, talking about cases though, Slurpy, thanks for pointing those out for me the other day. I will be probably getting that.
You will be.
Yeah.
Can you feed me one?
Wicked brick.
I was, like I said, I was going to get the one for the brick shell, but they've actually sold out. But the one you showed me is like, well, less than half the price, so.
Gonna need your opinion on something, boys, in a wee minute here.
Oh boy.
Gonna bring up some
how's
images.
the big video coming on anyway? The big stop motion.
Which one? the one
Not
that
the one
I
most
talked to
true.
you about.
Yeah. The big one.
That's supposed to be due in June. We're kind of getting ideas. It's not the Star Wars one. I actually kind of have to reach out to a few people and be like, "That's ice cream machine broke." You know,
Alright.
it's just it's the scope of it's too big, and I don't really have the space right now. But it will. I'm not lying. I'm kind of happy because I can revisit the script at some stage. But no, it's I like it. I'm trying to pull in a lot of people to maybe try and get voices and stuff in it too. But there's one I'm currently working on that should be finished. Maybe a 3-4 minute one for June time if all goes well.
How long did it take you to do that? To edit it, put it together, finished project from start. Say
Honestly,
that last one you did, where you throw in the piano off the top.
I mean, that was a week, but most of that was spent editing. I spent I spent about 6 or 7 hours on a Saturday editing. But you're talking, it had to be about 12 to 14 hours stop motion. But when I say more time editing, there was editing as well. After animating as well. And then I also was editing it the day we streamed it live. I would say if I had to pull it down, 35 hours maybe for that clip. Maybe.
35.
Because you think about it, right? Some of those shots took 2 hours to animate. The shot that took the longest might have been him pushing the piano off the roof. That might have taken a little bit long to do, because I was running out of time to get it done with the equipment. Some stuff takes hours, and I'm shooting at 24 frames a second now. So even more fucking work, but like, I think that was pretty good for about 43 seconds in a week. That's not bad.
Wow.
But again, see, compared to my competition entry,
yeah,
I'm taking more time with the wee stuff I'm doing for the show. Whereas the competition entry, it's literally like, right, you're not even thinking about the next shot, not even the next 5. Like you've already got them done. Like by the time you you take a photo, like it's everything's rushed, the edit and all. With this, you just have afforded more time, but it's definitely like. What? Sorry,
I'm never going to complain about editing the videos ever again. That's insane. Me gliding around, that takes 30 seconds to film and then 2 hours to edit. And now I feel like I shouldn't be moaning and how long it takes you to do a 40-second animation. That's insane.
But that one took far too long. I even said it on the stream because my PC is running on old hardware and it crashed so many times doing the most intensive part was the blur. The piano falling. Also, as well, I had a lot of issues where it's kind of noticeable. Like you probably can see that there's digital grass. It was digital Lego grass. So I had to do tracking shots to make sure they matched up with the shot.
You lazy bastard.
Yeah.
Disqualified.
Zero effort.
Disqualified.
Very professional.
Do you know what I have to say? When I was I'm not lying here. So him pushing the piano down, I actually shot that. I did an original shot of that, and then when I went to piece it together, I'm like, nah, this ain't good. But when I animate, I don't listen to anything. I'm like, I need that to kind of quiet headspace. But I was listening to a lot of Star Wars behind the scenes, and I took inspiration from we'll do it in post. Like all of the stuff, like, yeah, we can add this background in post, we can add the hands in post, and I'm like, yeah, fuck grass, we can
Who needs that?
But
Who needs
no,
rap?
once I get some good hot stuff, like editing should be cut down a bit as well. But this March's like Blockman demise, it's a lot shorter. I would say it's about 30 seconds maybe. And it will take a lot less time to film because just I'm using someone else's gear. So I'm looking forward to it.
The main thing is, do you still enjoy doing it?
I do. I actually fell out of love of it for a while, and then like kind of when I got back into it, I'm like, yeah, I like it. There's a cool rhythm to it. It's cool seeing piecing something together that takes time, and I mean, I used to do it all the time when I was younger. But it's just time.
Praise from us, mate, 'cause I think it looks
Brews on
thanks.
deliveries, boys.
Ooh.
Nice.
But that's the thing. Like this next one, it'll be shown hopefully in 2 weeks' time. If all goes well. But I'm gonna see if I can get this image up of the goons. This is for maybe a future short. I just need to know if you think they're funny looking.
While we wait, do we actually know who won the Series 7 Bricklink thing?
Yeah, I think Stud said, Cody said, all you need to know is that we didn't win. So I'm guessing there was something that everybody wanted to win. So
What is that? I didn't know who all was in the running or anything like that.
I don't think I even saw him because I don't buy them anyways.
I only buy a Bricklink set if I'm like, wow, that's cool. So I think I've got the Mountain Fortress. I bought that. I saw that first. That was Series 1, I think, and I was like, boom, that's cool. I want that. I bought this, which I showed Austin the other day. But this is for Sam.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Sam's got the cabin. I bought
Salute.
it for her birthday, and I thought this was a perfect addition to go with it.
Wait a sec.
Oh yes.
Oh, the little camp. Oh.
The little caravan campfire, like it perfectly goes with the cabin. So that's
that
what
is
that's
cool.
for. And then the other one was the Seaside Market, I think it was, which was there's like Lion Nights, I think. I'll have to get it up.
I did see one actually because now I think about it. I think I watched the announcements for the finalists. I watched that with CPA.
Yeah.
Just happened to be awake when he was doing it. It was like quite early in the morning, and I did like the food trucks. They look pretty cool. It's like a burger, fries, and a milkshake or something.
This was the other one I bought because I like my medieval castle. I like my medieval castle stuff. So this was the other one I bought.
Ah, right, nice.
That's cool.
Nice. Jesus,
think
that's quite big.
I think that ships in June. I think that's going to be no bigger than the the Viking village. So I don't think it's going to be that big, but it's still 200 shillingis. So we'll see. But that don't ship till June. What gets me is I forget I buy them.
Yeah. And then you just rock up.
I forget I buy them, and then. But the thing is, it's a pre-order, so you don't pay for it. And all of a sudden, I'll have like £200 just taken out of my account by Lego, and I'm like, "What's going on here?" And then all of a sudden, it's a Bricklink designer set that I forgot I bought 6 months ago.
What? Wasn't there like a massive black dragon or something as well?
Yeah, I think Tyler wanted that one.
I remember seeing that one. That looked pretty cool.
What in the hell is that?
Do they work as goons?
I can see the guy in the background.
Sorry, I put him there.
Is that the Austiff sig fig?
What? That's Austiff running from the shower, like.
I always have to throw him in. No, these are two bad guys I want in my film, but do they work? Like, what do you think of the facial expressions?
So
I like
the
him,
guy
yeah,
on the
I like
right
him.
looks like he is.
Just looking at the one behind, that's the problem.
The guy on the right looks like the guy on the right looks like a Muppet.
The guy on the right kind of gives me some like duckbill vibes.
Yeah. What's wrong with his note? Face.
Rocking that AK-47 with the underslung 40mm and a what is that? A Colt Python.
I think I thought it was maybe some sort of like sci-fi pistol though. I don't
That's
know.
a Colt. That is a Colt
It's definitely
Python.
in the right place, isn't it? It's blocking something behind it.
Like a desert eagle.
If anyone's people will probably get this reference, but if anyone's played Fallout 4, it looks like Kellogg's pistol,
Oh,
which is
yeah.
which is an upgraded Colt Python.
I can see that. Bethesda rules, brother.
I don't know. Like, they aren't brick arms. They're some other sort of cheaper version of them. But nah, just the thing
That
is,
guy.
yeah, he has to make an appearance in one of these stop motions someday.
Yeah, you've got to have him in the one in the background. Definitely.
But he's bricked up over here.
Cal Kestis in
All
the
rigged up.
This boomerang and Thor's hammer. No, I just don't know. Because those heads and those two guns, they're like one of my kind of childhood themes was drone racers. It's these guys. I got this during the week. The pullback guys.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you've ever. They came out. You're talking 20 years ago. But the thing is, they weren't really minifigures. And in it, they were like these guys here. They look like little babies. Oh shit. And the thing that was so unique was that they have like very strange heads. To the fact that like, cheers.
Oh yes, I know. Yeah.
And they do, by the way, count as minifigures. But
didn't they do something similar like that with the current one, the current little cars?
Similar.
it's
Where they got
I
like
think it's a.
giant helmet.
It seems like it's a bit of a throwback. With the way, yeah, it's just I see like a lot of people being like, "Oh, the F1, what a waste of a collectible minifigure wave," and I'm like, it's like a throwback to like that classic era. It would have been cool if they kind of included. These have like a pullback, thing in them too, where you just they kind of go whenever you pull them back. Can't really do it on my arm. I like that, but no, I love those heads. They're so strange. They're just unhinged, and but the problem is that I try to put them on other types of torsos and stuff, and they just don't fit. Like they're like in a strange kind of design period for Lego where they're just too goofy. But,
Yeah.
Going off the subject just slightly, is there any chance you can get on the blower to Shay? Again,
Mozilla, let me hit him up.
I got this video like ready to go. I've worked all week on this. It took me 35 hours. It took me 35 hours of editing, look. And he's not even here to see it.
Wah, wah, wah.
Be a first as well, isn't it?
What's that?
That'd be a first if Muggsy's not here.
I know.
Yeah, it's
doing
straight.
doing an Irish episode. And he didn't even come and kiss the Blarney Stone, like.
No.
I've got the season 7 finalists up on my phone.
Go on, lob them up. Can you? Oh, you can't do it from your phone, can you?
I can present. You just have to. Hang on.
Oh, pardon me. Yeah, don't show the thing.
Right. If I present share screen. That one. Right. I can't see. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, it's up
Yeah.
now.
I haven't hooked up to my other monitor, so these are the five which I'm like, meh. If I had to buy one, it would be this one. That seems pretty
I like
cool.
that sushi one. It's cool.
I am surprised that there's no cast because there were so many. Was it about a third of it? The entries were all castles. Like, none of them made the final.
That's because Castle's cool and Lego don't do enough of it.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. I'm surprised that one of them was not in the final.
It's crowdfunding
Can I
next year. It's not even a next year. It's a next year problem, like.
This is the thing I want to ask, right? So, with Lego ideas, the original designers get a piece of the pie. There's a very, very small piece of the pie. What's it like with the Bricklink designer program? How much does Lego keep? How much do they
I think
get? Or
Bricklink
what?
designer program's quite lucrative. I think they make quite a bit of money off it. The people who design it.
That little Walt robot reminds me of Eevee from WALL-E.
But how does this
Yeah.
get how is this a finalist? I can make this out spare parts I've got in a box somewhere. Do you know what I mean?
Because that's the exact reason why.
I know, but it's supposed to be like epic builds and
I
shit.
like this a lot.
This is quite cool, but it doesn't fit my narrative of a.
I like it a lot.
I have to buy medieval shit.
Try to
This
pick
would be a
some
cool
sets.
modular.
Is there more images of it than this?
They try to pick some sets that are like
Ooh.
cheap and then expensive. Like a range.
Like you're gonna have to make yourself a
balance
whole
it out a
channel
bit.
system. Will go with this, like.
I like this a lot because it gave me a little idea.
That caravan set you've got, that's
The
quite cheap,
minifigures
isn't it?
aren't accurate.
I
That one?
like the build because it reminds me of Karate Kid 2. When they're inside, they're doing that. They're breaking the ice competition. It looks like that building before they walk in. It's right across the street from the one dojo.
There's a second Karate Kid film.
There's 3.
Heavy.
There's more.
And then there's a remake.
There's more.
2 remakes, or
Yeah, the 2 remakes I like to forget about. I'm
Part
really
1,
excited for this.
Part 2. Are you gonna pre-order this?
Oh, for sure.
Really?
I
I suppose
like
it
it a
goes
lot.
with your theme, doesn't it? And then what's this one down here? Alchemist. Okay, I might buy this actually. I might
That
buy
one's
this.
really cool too.
I might buy
that's
this.
the one that Nimble said he's going to put in his village.
Price now.
Yeah, that would fit very well in his bluestone. So I think you
Mhm.
should buy this. This would look very good. Eventually, I'm gonna have so much castle that I am just gonna make like a rival bluestone, but not call it a bluestone. Obviously.
I like the bottle in the roof. I don't.
Yeah,
That's class.
This ain't the one they're actually bringing
That
out.
is
Is it?
cool.
This is like.
No, they'll finalize the design.
Hopefully
And
they
they'll-
keep the
they'll-
bottle.
Well, if they don't keep the bottle, that's kind of stupid because that's probably one of like the USPs of this set.
Like you said, even though it's not a castle, but you could put it in that thing. couldn't you?
It's medieval themed, and that's what I like medieval stuff. And it's lying.
Yeah.
They got
Shout out to Will.
Yo, I like that. The third guy on the left, his torso.
The peasant.
here.
I like that torso.
And then what was the last one? This one, the
And
antique collection.
Hey, that's pretty decent. I
I
like
like
that
the
chair.
part usage.
Those actually working drawers as well. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
God damn. What they got in there? Like, that's supposed to be like
This is just this is just a glorified parts pack. This is what that is.
yeah.
Yep.
Can I submit something? Can anyone submit?
I think you can. Where is how do I book it? There we go. Current series. Here we go. There's something while we're here. I just saw something in Series 6. I thought that's what people want, that gold mine. I want this. Look at this. This is cool.
Wait, is that being made?
Yeah, no. So that is a finalist design that will October 6th. That starts crowdfunding.
It's so far away. Right, that might be the one I go
Gold
for.
mine's sick.
That's just That's just the what do you call it? Oh my god, Endor Village, but with taller trees. That's
Yeah.
all that is.
That's what the Endor diorama should have been.
Yeah. But that gold mine looks cool. It just doesn't fit my medieval. So I don't know why.
Yeah.
This is Industrial Revolution style stuff.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
Oh wow.
I saw a set the other day that's obviously retired. Didn't know it existed. It's like a mine like that, but it was with dwarfs and a couple of dwarfs. That look, I thought, ooh, I was collecting years ago. I would have bought that.
Yeah, no, there's one of the kind of I don't want to say classic castle because that's a lie, but fantasy castle in the late 2000s. They did a dwarf mine fortress
Yeah,
thing.
that's the one. That's
Yeah.
the one I'm on about. I think. Yeah.
That's like one of the most celebrated sets, along with that.
So here you go.
What's the
It came with a
medieval
big
story?
rig as well, didn't it?
You can
Yeah.
Submit your designs for the next 28 days into Series 8.
Let's do it, boys. April 25th. That's when ROTS comes out. Re-release.
Got my ticket.
Revenge of the Sith.
It won't let me book it. It's far in advance from my cinema.
Oh,
Haven't even advertised at my cinema yet.
when I went last week, I was able to get mine.
You have a cinema, Slurpy.
Multiple.
Really? Do they have better internet connection?
Aye, they just stream off Netflix. That's what they do. No, even worse. Amazon Prime. Fucking halfway through the film, there's an ad for tissues.
They use my camera.
Or like broke boys pay up.
Some people are gonna need tissues during that movie anyway. when Anakin comes on, like, Jesus.
Oh,
Good old Annie.
no sign of Muggsy, lad. No sign of him.
I'm gutted, absolutely gutted. I don't want to play it without. I don't want to play it without him here, but I also want everyone to see it. So.
No, man, no sign of him.
Ah, well. So he used to be ride or die. Now he's just die.
Straight hitter.
Did he go into the abyss?
I don't know. He said he was online there, but Bake Book's a bit of a liar, it seems.
So what else are we talking about?
Sorry, this like Bricklink Designer Program. They're obviously limited, aren't they? Like only 3,000 or whatever.
30,000.
Sheesh.
But sometimes they don't even make that. They don't even make that prerequisite. They just have to hit a certain. They have to hit a certain amount of crowdfunding, and then they get done regardless. But 30,000 is where they sell out. So I think what sold out. So the Mountain Fortress was. I bought that 2 hours after it came out. It sold out. The cabin, this one here, sold out because it's palatable because it was like 40 quid. So that sold out pretty quick. The Seaside Market that I bought, I don't think that sold out. I think that went to like 10,000. It only made like a third of the amount. But there's some sleeper stuff that like sells out rapid, and some stuff that just doesn't. I missed out on the Fortress Stronghold, and that really annoyed me. Like really pissed me off, and I don't want to pay over the odds for it.
I heard somewhere that they were going to make more, like 50 up to 50,000. People were complaining. I could be wrong.
What's that?
I did hear a rumor that they were maybe making it up to like more, like 50,000, and quite a few people were complaining, saying that wasn't the point anymore. I could be wrong.
The thing is, the original Bricklink designer sets that they made a few years ago, or in the past few years, they were only capped out at like 10,000 or something like that. And then they increased it to 30,000. I don't see the point in them increasing it anymore because they might as well just stick it in the Lego store.
That's saying. So whether it was just a rumor that wasn't true, or I definitely heard it.
Because Lego's really good because they can crowdfund these sets. It's like what Hasbro Pulse do. Hasbro HasLabs. Yeah. They'll crowdfund something and they know that they're going to get the money for it, so they're like, yeah, we'll make it then. It's not something that they would do themselves. However, I am keen to know, does anyone do people pre-order these sets, these Bricklink sets, and then for some reason or whatever they can't pay? So they must have a few bits of stock sitting somewhere. I can't imagine 30,000 people all paid. Some either you've changed your bank or you can't afford it or whatever, or something's happened. Like there's got to be some stock sat somewhere.
Yeah. There have to be.
Cody, we all want a UCS Helm's Deep. Are they going to make it? There's a lot of other sets I think they'll make before that. I don't think it's going to happen, which is the saddest thing ever. But I think with everyone here, anyone that's remotely likes medieval or castle stuff would buy like a 5,000 piece Helm's Deep set.
Need a UCS Helm's Deep with a lot more things than that.
We need a UCS Orthanc. That's what we need. Because I don't want to pay £1,000 for that Orthanc set. That's crazy. I'm not paying that.
Well, I seem to be falling into.
Cody already has Orthanc.
Now, I seem to be buying them. Any of the ring sets come out now, I tend to buy them.
Are you going to buy Bag End? Are you going to buy Bag End next month, Martin?
Yes,
Day
I am.
one?
Yes.
See him.
Same.
that
I'm
down,
gonna buy it
Within
from
an hour
Pyro.
when I heard the rumour about it maybe in Brickheads, but now that it's the other, it will be. And it shouldn't really be going into, it won't be going into my Brickworld. So, yeah.
Cody, I would love to agree, and I hope they do. However, we're dreaming here. This is Lego. They don't do shit that we want. We all want Helm's Deep. We all want a Uruk-hai/Orc/ we all want battle packs.
Yeah.
Like, the amount of battle packs that they could create for Lord of the Rings would be insane. However, I think they're too scared of the consumer market to do it. They haven't got the fucking stones, mate.
I like how Nimble says this. We need more castle fantasy peasant townsfolk, basically to bulk out. We can't have a town with 10 different castles. Come to Wales, mate. We've got plenty of towns with 10 castles.
I don't know, I wish...
Your Bluestone is my reality.
I do wish we would get a dedicated castle theme again, even if it was fantasy. The fantasy line's one of my... it's one of the most iconic ones, definitely. But I feel like it's just... we'll keep doing castle sets because money. Or test the waters maybe a bit. Because we haven't got a castle wave. Technically, 2013-14 was the last one, but we did get an Exo Knights, which people hate.
Cody, on your two comments, I don't agree that they would. It would be stupid if they did all thank after Barad-dûr retires, because people will want the two towers and have the opportunity to buy both close to each other. And on the Helm's Deep, Minas Tirith, I've always said Minas Tirith would be a micro scale build. Has everyone here seen the Hogwarts Castle they did? The micro scale Hogwarts Castle, we got the whole castle. They would. That's how they would do Minas Tirith. They would.
Yeah, Minas Tirith is massive in it. There's
Minas Tirith, they would have to micro scale it to get any sort of detail. They would need to micro scale it.
Edoras, but Edoras is just boring looking though, isn't it? It doesn't actually look. I don't know. It's not anything exciting about it. It's basically like a barn on a hill.
Don't be so bloody cruel.
It is though, essentially, isn't it?
It's not
like a king. It's not like a kingdom as such.
But it's a medieval. It's a medieval village, isn't it? That's what they kind of go. It's like a Viking village. That's what Rohan is kind of trying to represent.
Yeah.
And I think they would do Edoras before Helm's Deep. Everyone is like Theoden King. The minifigure is like 70 quid.
Yeah,
70 quid for a Theoden King minifigure. Like,
yeah,
they need to read them.
They need him in Helm's Deep as well, though, couldn't they?
A Bewitched version.
Oh, Muggs is here.
Here he is. Right.
Yo! I want Minas Morgul, by the way. With the ring race.
Happy St. Patrick's Day, but while you're here, mate, I spent 35 hours this week editing the following video. So forgive the rudimentariness of it, but this is for you, mate, specifically for you. And it's going to be like one of our, what do we call them? Like our
super chat kind of things. I don't know.
Style videos. Ready?
I need your help. I can't tell you what it is. You can never ask me about it later, and we're going to hurt some people.
1 year old.
Whose car are we going to take?
Does everyone get the reference or no?
I know the movie.
So I always kept saying to you guys, the Muggsy lad is like, I think we mentioned, right, we're not going to do the whole heat fire thing anymore. Let's just do cold as a joke. Literally a second later, comments in the chat, this is cold, this is ice cold. And he's like, just on board with stuff like that. And he always has been. So he's just like, you don't need to ask him. So it's like, I need you to do something for me. Yeah, I'm there. So we made that for him.
That's what he looks like. Is it Slurpy?
Maybe, yeah. He's also a fellow Belfast Giants fan too.
Yeah, that I hopefully I haven't outed him, but that is his Instagram profile pic. So I'm guessing he doesn't mind people knowing what he looks like. So I'm gonna play it again actually because he cut the beginning off for some reason. So
I need your help. I can't tell you what it is. You can never ask me about it later, and we're going to hurt some people.
1 year old.
Whose car are we going to take?
I will say I like how Muggsy's neck is like perfectly in line when Jeremy Renner's there. It just looks like it's a.
Yeah, I tried to stick it in his face, but it didn't work, so I had to put a circle around it. But yeah. But yeah. 35 hours of editing, mate, just for you.
Shout out,
Jesus.
Muggsy.
Yeah, nice one, Muggsy. Happy St. Patrick.
Castle. Bringing it back. Was is it the Lion's Castle?
Lion Knight's Castle.
Sell well. Did it do well?
How long's that? That bad boy's been on the shelf now for a fucking long time.
2.5 years.
It's retiring.
Is it?
Over 2.5. August 2022. It feels longer because I feel like it was revealed early, but no, it's August 2022. I remember
the same year that I started collecting, so yeah, 22.
Mm-hmm.
But that's retiring anyway, isn't it? This year?
I'm still of the fence on getting that. I'm like, oh, I'd love to get it, but
do you know what?
If it's sold well, why are they not making more? Why are they not bringing out feet?
We all have a set that we regret missing out on, and mine was the Eldorado fucking set that retired, just gone.
This one here, that the Eldorado Fortress.
Yeah, pissed. Honestly, I forgot it existed, and then when I was like, "Oh, I'm going to buy the Eldorado Fortress," and then it was like, "It's retired, big lad." I was like, "What?"
It along with
if we're going down that road, mine's the AT-AT.
Oh, the
big dog.
The big dog, yeah.
The big dog.
The Great Dane.
I saw that go on the retirement list, and I was like,
Slurpy,
"Fucking
if I do
now."
eventually get it, it probably will have to be second hand.
Yeah.
That's going on eBay now for like $1,000.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sealed. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, that's why I said if I'm gonna get it, it'd have to be second hand.
Would you take it without figs?
To be fair, there's nothing crazy in it fig-wise.
Maybe.
Apart from the pilots. I think the AT-AT pilots are the big selling point.
Snowtrooper Commander, but it's literally just a badge, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's just
it's
like a red and blue.
I've got 40 minifigs stuffed inside that Stormtroopers, Snowtroopers, and I could not tell you which one is the Commander.
I think
I'd have to pull them all out and be like that.
Well, boys,
So I've actually got. I don't know where it came from, but I've actually got a Snowtrooper with a cloth piece, which I don't know where it came from.
It's one of the. Isn't it out of like one of the older sets? I think.
It might be from when my son was little and he had it or something. He ain't got it now.
They say we need clone troopers with cameras, but snowtroopers should have them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
they need them.
Well, boys, I hate to do it. I have work tonight. I want to get a few hours of sleep before I go in.
Honk Hugh for a while.
Was that?
Just need a honk Hugh for a wee while.
For a little bit. I go from 9. I have a 12E today, so I gotta get a little bit of sleepy poo. So, thank you, boys, for having me, and
Sweat.
Happy early St. Patty's Day here from America. Ours is tomorrow, I believe, right?
Well, yeah, that is St. Paddy's Day is tomorrow.
Ours is tomorrow as well.
Oh, okay.
The United States take all the holidays of everyone else and celebrate them for everyone else on everyone else's behalf.
Dang your rivers green.
And if you're Irish, Boston Irish, then this should mean something to you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. But
that's how they say it in Boston.
Boston.
Fuck you.
Boston. I had some guy I went to basic training with who was from Boston. And anytime he wanted me to be Gabba, like hi,
but Gabba.
But it was nice hanging out with the boys, and I'll see you guys on the next one.
Oh, hey, hoo.
You take care.
If that email comes in, also can you just remind me, because I don't look at my emails as much as I should.
Yeah, I'll keep you posted.
Sweet.
Well, I'll keep tabs on the. I'll post it on the Austiff Bricks page in the story, so it'll be everyone who has or is waiting for that email will have a little alert that it's coming.
Nice.
But
Very nice.
Kuhan, mwah. Whittakee, mwah. Slurpy, mwah. Padawan, mwah.
Bye, darling.
Take care.
Bye, babe. Mwah.
Take care, sweetie.
Aww.
Well, in 10 minutes'
There you
time, it's
go.
just going to be you three. The original three.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know whether I'll stay around much longer myself. I think I might go till 10, and I might call. I might do a cheeky 3-hour piece.
Yeah, do
Yeah,
a
3
cheek.
hours.
You three to finish it off in the cheeky 3-hour piece.
Hmm.
I'll be going in
'Cause we-
10.
we've
Like
been
the other
going.
night when me and Slurpy stayed on to 1:45 and they kicked us
Yeah.
out.
Aye.
Wait, when was this?
On
Why did you
Friday,
say
we carried
this?
on chatting. Just
Friday.
Chat.
Having a little bro
Yeah.
day.
And then I noticed
Oh.
the next. And then I
Just
noticed,
yarning.
I noticed the next day you were on bleeding. You did a comment on Hive's thing, which was what 4 o'clock in the morning. You must have stayed up, Slurpy, or something. He's not listening. Slurpy, did you hear that?
Apologies.
I
You said something
did you
about.
stay up that night because you were at 4 o'clock or whatever. You were putting a comment on Hives.
Yeah, 4 o'clock, mate. I was on a live
I
stream.
think I woke up and beat a pee, and then I maybe just commented or something like that.
Yeah, I saw it the
yeah.
next day. I didn't stay up. No, I was. But yeah, we
Actually,
did
no.
realise. And then all of a sudden, I said, "Oh, it's 1:45," and I said, "Oh, I better go," and it got cut off. It's like there must be a time limit.
Yeah.
No, time just I don't know what time you guys left at. It was definitely before 10:30 for sure, or 10:30 if you're American.
Yeah, I tried to get some sleep before I went on the Full of Brick stream, and I managed to get like an hour. And then I was on there. I was thinking they were going to go 2 hours, but ended up going 3. So I didn't get off there till like 5 o'clock in the morning. And then I managed to get like 3 hours sleep before work. So I was hanging on Saturday. But
I stayed for 5 minutes. Said hello. Went off on yours.
yeah, it was pretty good actually, because it wasn't just Lego. They talk about like all sorts of different stuff. So it was like it was nice to be on.
You know, give you my support, and then I don't know where they're.
Yeah, I appreciate that, mate. Yeah, quite a few people popped on just to say hello. But their chat isn't like our chat. They don't really like. I don't know. They don't. It's a different setup altogether. So it's not like not a knock or anything. But they don't really engage with the chat as much. It's more like just watching telly kind of thing.
The community is the most important piece of the media.
Yeah, I mean they've got quite a big following, but yeah, it was more just just chatting like we are now, but it was like quite structured, and talking about everything. So I'd say we only talked about Lego probably about 30% of the time, if not less. So that was that was different, I guess. But but yeah. Oh, pardon me. But yeah.
I was saying Padawan to Slurpy the other day, especially for my Lord of the Rings set, Rivendell and Barad-dûr, I wouldn't mind a proper case for them, especially the black one.
Some of the cases that they have for Lord of the Rings and just cases in general for some of the bigger sets are phenomenal.
Well, I did look first for Brickworld cases.
Yeah.
But they've unfortunately they have actually sold out, but it would have still been about 300 quid.
Yeah.
But then Slurpy, is it Wicked Bricks?
Wicked Brick,
Yeah,
but
Wicked Bricks.
you could probably draw your pension before it turns up.
Well, there you go, Slurpy. I told you. That's what
Yeah,
people
it
say.
did
They
say
takes months.
6 weeks.
6
Roughly
weeks.
made to order, but
How mad's this, right? Quick one. This is what pissed me off with Wicked Brick. Sam bought me I've got it for the Falcon. She got me the stand, and that came in like 5 weeks, so that was fine. And then but then I bought like a stand for the Justifier because it was on offer. It was like 15 quid, and it took 4 months for it to turn up. 4 months. I was kicking off. I was emailing them like, "What are you doing? I want my money back. Let me cancel my order." They refused. They refused to give me any money or any compensation or anything. And I was like, "Let me just cancel my order." They were like, They basically said, and I could get the email up on, but I can't find it. But they basically said, if you cancel your order, you won't get the stand and you won't get your money back. I was like, you fucking wankers.
They can't do that, surely.
I know, but whoever, clearly the customer service was having a bad day. And I've said ever since then, I'm never buying a Wicked Brick case ever again.
Well, if anyone knows of any other company in England, let me know. Because I did want a case with it's got the backdrop to it, like the picture and stuff. So
the only
there
time
is
I've
another
ever pre-ordered was not even Lego. It was Bandai Sand Trooper I got, but I pre-ordered it, and I'm not going to name the shop because they're pretty small. But obviously, it was this is going to take a while, a couple of months or whatever before it arrives. But this was back in March of 2022. And every couple of months I'd email, by the way, this is only £25-26 maybe. Every couple of months I'd email them and they'd be like, oh yeah, no, there's shipping delays or there's production problems. It took over 2.5 years before I got it. But I got to a stage where I kind of forgot about it. Out of the blue, it was like, just to let you know. Yeah. But look, it was I didn't want to pull the funds out because I'm like, because it eventually increased in price as well over those 2 years. So I was like, nah, it's good.
I think I froze, boys.
No, I was just having a yarn about Bandai Sand Troopers.
Did you see Nimbles? Did you see Nimbles thing? So you got the Old Trafford set. It took 4 months to come, and they didn't send me the screws for it. I emailed them, tried calling. They didn't answer, and when they finally did, they said I had to pay for new screws as I missed the threshold.
Damn, I didn't know they were like that, bro.
They're such wankers.
Maybe not then.
Okay.
Shambles. I haven't heard that terminology for ages. Shambles.
There's a couple of companies in the UK that are good. One notably is, I think it's called I Display It. Now, their cases are like a 7 out of 10. They're really good. However, the aesthetic, it's not my cup of tea. However, Sam's stepdad has the Titanic, and he bought a really nice case from them, massive, this, that, and the other. It came in about 8 days. So it came in 8 days, and this thing's massive. And I think he missed a couple of screws off. They emailed them. They sent him new screws and gave him like £20 or £30 back as compensation.
What are they called, sorry?
I Display It.
I'll send you a link, Whittakee. I have it up here. I'll send it to you on Instagram.
Like,
yeah, no, they look good.
And it's much cheaper. Like, this is their Baragdur one.
Hold on.
For me, it's just got, like, you can see like the metal magnets where you can like take the front cover off, and it's just,
nice.
I want it to be a bit more seamless. Yeah. But that is that's £140, which is cheaper than Brick.
Cheaper than Wicked Brick, then.
Exactly. Yeah, cheaper than Wicked Brick, and it doesn't take years to turn up.
No, there goes my sponsorship with Wicked Brick.
It's dustproof, yeah.
What do they?
Oh, what am I sat on then? Oh, I'm sat on a brick separator. It's one of my ass.
Nice.
Oh.
There's a hidden message there. Thank God Austiff's not on.
Brick Prenner.
He'd want me to sign this and send it to him.
Who needs bathtub water? No, see, Colin, did you say something about Lego sponsorship Wicked Brick, or am I?
I think he was just taking the piss, like how.
Because we were slating it, I was like, that could have been our sponsor. But I brought my Irish brick separator as well.
I need that. I need it. I have the teal one.
Yeah.
Need to get a white one as well.
You, and the guy she tells you about.
Yeah. Look, good job that didn't go up your backside.
I was going to say, no one's got a brown one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was that a turquoise one then, Martin? It looked like a light blue.
This is the fruity friend.
Yeah. Oh my day.
Oh, hang on, Martin. We can all be friends. We can be St. Paddy's friends.
Hey!
Where's the green one from?
I think it's an older one.
Yeah, there's only in like a handful of sets, I think, like a train set and something else.
Yeah, that's from a train set.
I ordered this on Bricklink. I was scrolling through, when you get to so much and it's like, oh, you got to spend like £5 minimum order, and I was like, well, I may as well see what else they got for any of my other mocks. And I looked through and I just saw this in there. And I was like, I've never seen a green one of those. Right, bang it on. It was like 3p or something stupid like that. So
I still think they should put these in every set, but random colors, and you never know what color you're getting. It's just a random ass color.
I have so many oranges.
This in the what you call the chromed out silver would be like sweet.
Yeah, that's the chase brick separator chrome one.
Yes.
But even if they did them in the transparent colors as well, like trans red and trans green and stuff, that'd be sweet.
I mean, you'd remember the old brick separators. I'm sure I had one of them. I'll bring it up here.
As long as they don't do it in brittle red or brittle brown, because you'd be like that, trying to take a piece off and just cracks.
That was the old brick separator. I feel like I had maybe one of these.
Wow.
No, I never had one of those. I don't think I bought a set that big that long ago.
That old grey, that grey is not nice, guys. Like,
is that light grey, is it?
That's that old grey, that old dirty.
The light grey though, yeah.
Maybe I think that's dark.
I couldn't tell.
Right, lads, I've got a dip. So,
nice one, Padawan.
Can you full screen me? I got a message to send out to everyone.
Yes.
I just wanna. Oh, right. Look here. Please, everyone. Tyler is fucking useless at replying to my messages. We need to get this. We need to get this fig deal done for Brickworld. Please, just spam him with messages saying, "Screw the nut," and talk to CJ and get the deal done. I need those figs, like, now. That's it. Cool. Right.
You're happy to wait till Brickworld, though, right?
Yeah, but I want to get the negotiating done now, so that when I go to Brickworld, I can be like, "Oh, Tyler, how's it going? Yeah, by the way, boom, here's your money. Give me the figs now."
No, the negotiations are going to be short.
Oh, I forgot them.
Yeah.
We're all one of the boys. I'm bringing him a few bits he wants anyway, so we need to get. But tell him I'm going to ring him like 20 times every day until we get it sorted.
You should buy. You know those cards he likes, those Star Wars cards from Germany. You should bring over 100 packets of them that are worth nothing, and be like, look, bro. Give me the fix.
The funny thing is, I'm actually doing that for Brent. He wants me to buy loads of them and then take them over.
Oh, alright.
So I'm doing that, but there's a couple of exclusive things that come out as promos over here that I've got that Tyler wants, so I'm taking them over. But
like what?
I basically don't want him to sell the Lord of the Rings stuff before I get there, because I'll be fuming. I'll turn up and he'll be like, "Oh, bro, sorry." I'll be like, bang.
Yeah, that's where I got a feeling it's going to happen.
I have he's like, I sold all of them, but I have a Smeagol with a cracked arm. Does that do you?
Smeagol.
I've actually got something that Brent really wants off of me.
What does he want?
The first they're signed. I apologize for this, it's not Lego. But the first, yes, they're all signed. Everything. First full comics of Pokemon.
All right.
They're worth quite a bit, but the problem is, I did mention it. Originally I bought them for my son, and he said, "You get rid of them," he said, "and I'll kill you."
Right.
Night.
Yeah, night, everyone.
Yeah.
Bye.
Oh, nice T-shirt, by the way.
Yeah.
Sick. Yeah.
Right. Go eat yellow snow. Have fun. Remember, wash your fingers before you poke your bum. Bye.
And afterwards.
Yeah, especially afterwards.
And then there were free. Whittakee, you need to move your mic. I think sometimes it keeps cutting in and out.
Right, there you go. Just hold it like that and look like an idiot.
Well, it's better than sounding like one.
Thanks, mate.
That's the worst thing I could have done this stream is pour out a bag of figures onto the table, so I can't stop looking at them and messing with them. I got them all around my laptop on this little desk thing I got.
That's where I keep. And that photo I sent, that was of my desk, and it's just figures and heads and crap. Just it's a mess, like.
But this is like an underrated fig. I can't even remember what this guy is from.
Oh, the
set he's
pirate.
from. I think it's from the Cad Bane Speeder.
No, it's that set with Hondo, the pirate from the Clone Wars, I believe. Or no, you might be right actually. It might be from the Cad Bane Speeder. Yeah.
Yeah. Not the pirate tank, because I haven't got the pirate tank. I wish I did. I've done a mock of it. I parted it out and built it in different colour, in 2 different colour greens, rather than brown and black, because I thought the brown and black looked like a bit crap. But yeah.
That looks a bit like the one that the old skiff sets.
Yeah. Whittakee.
And I only just realised he's got like a gold arm. It's like a C-3PO arm as well. I'm not sure. I mean, it's definitely right, but it's kind of weird. I can't remember that arc of. Well, I remember it, but I don't remember what characters are in it. Yeah, so yeah.
Getting back in on day one, are you, Slurpy?
I don't know who's listening, but maybe, maybe.
Right. Okay.
No, it's. I just want to see some more images and views of it before I kind of commit to it, and I don't want to kind of get too much. I don't know how confirmed it is, but supposedly Lego's raising their prices on some sets.
Right.
So people are maybe fearful about maybe this set getting a raised price. I think the point of discussion was around these Jurassic Park sets. I think they're getting a raised price.
Because I must admit, when it first came out and they said $200, I was like, no way. It's not going to be $200. No way.
No, like when I seen that, I was like, it ain't true, because for months I've been seeing the 270 one, and I'm like, this has to be that. But like, I'm like, please, may it be 200. But no way would they do it, especially because the other two were so expensive, and I know this one's a lot smaller, but they still want to keep it high.
Would have been nice. Give us something back for a change.
So any ideas for the show at the end of the month? What you want to do in terms of guest or whatever? Because it's just you two. Well, not just you two, but I'm not here, so I'm sure you'll manage, right? Ah, that's right. Yeah, you did say Nimble. Yeah.
That's on the 30th of March.
Day before, so
yeah.
2 days. Yeah, so I've already got my idea for that one. Quite basic this time, but yeah. Like I said, actually, to Slurpy the other day, if anyone's, because I'm running out of ideas, so it's only what I've got as well, so that's the thing. But I want to keep it going.
I'm just realising I could probably fill it. I could fill one of them with BB-8s. I don't know how many. I must have about 12 BB-8s, because he came in like every set at one point.
Yeah.
There are certain things I can do that, but I was just trying to. I'd just like to have a bit of a mix, because I could do the 12 R2s easy or something like that. But it might come to one day. But
you should do. No, this is throwing an idea out there, but you could do like a box of mismatched boys, like so maybe Darth Vader's torso, Luke's head, Han Solo's hair, C-3PO legs. Like each slot is like a ugly character. But I say this, there's a game that came out when I was a kid called the Lego Star Wars game, and the second one had a character creator, and the one that was always shown was Darth Vader's helmet, Princess Leia's torso, and it was the bikini torso, and like some random legs, and it's like, oh yeah, it's just goofy figures. We should do something like that, like something silly.
Buy the Jabba's cell barge.
Oh, hey, There was something weird. There was something that always weirded me out about the Darth Vader helmet and sleeve Leia. I was like, I don't like this. God. Yeah, that was so good. Because you always wanted to not time it, but create your character so they had like a special ability. Because if you forgot to give them a lightsaber, it's like, ah, shit, they can't use the Force. But then it's like, oh, should I give them Boba Fett's helmet? You know, it's kind of like making your own minifigures as a kid. You just take apart arms and legs and all, and it's been a staple of the Lego games. Although I haven't played it, and I don't think it's in it. But in the new Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga, it came out 3 years ago. I don't think there's a character creator. I could be wrong, but that was a point of contention for some people because it was such like a cool thing as a kid. Like you could spend literally hours making horrible looking characters. You know?
No, they haven't got that. I played that quite extensively. But
what did you think of it?
I actually enjoy it. I really enjoy it, and I say that I haven't played it for about a year, but it's just finding the time to get in it. But I just like for me, what I always liked about the games is just the exploration. So just walk. I spent like 3 or 4 hours, and I completely lost track of time playing it. And I'm like that with games, which is why I don't play them very often. But lost 3 or 4 hours just wandering around Mos Eisley collecting all the blue cubes, and I got every single one. But it was like an achievement. So when I look at the time, like I was on that for 4 hours, but at least I can say that's done, dusted, boxed off. So I like going on the planet. You know, you got the planetary map, and going on hovering over each planet and seeing 100%. 100%.
Is this sorry, Martin?
Skywalker Saga.
Lego Skywalker one today, actually. I don't know which one it is. Like with all of them, all 6 films or whatever.
9.
And yeah, and I have to keep going. Yeah, but in this game, it's only the 6, and I have to do it once, and then you go story mode, and then you can go choose other players because you've got to open up other things. Yeah, I spent ages on it. But it's like that.
That's
the Jedi Survivor one, the new. Obviously, this ain't Lego, but that's honestly, I spend, like you said, hours. I'm just trying to pick up every little thing. I want 100%. And I look, and it's like, Jesus Christ, it's like 3-4 hours have gone, and I've not even gone on to the story part. I've just been wandering around.
It reminds me of we had Lemmings for the. I think it might be the Super Nintendo. I think it was.
I know that game.
And and it was like I just lost so many hours of my life to that game, just trying to create like a thingy so they would walk off the edge. And then Lemmings kind of died out, and another game came out, and I think it was only on PC, at least initially, called Worms. Where they just
on PlayStation.
I used to love that.
Where you could throw the sheep, and the sheep were just like, was it a kamikaze sheep, and like you throw a banana, it's like a boomerang, and then it blow up into pieces and cluster bombs and that. I used to love that.
I'm sure there was one with an Irish accent in it.
Probably. Goodbye. That game Worms is like, because that came out on the PlayStation. Like the original, and I remember playing it at my uncle's like over 20 years ago, and I always found the visual style creepy. Like you're in a war zone, and it's just like you just have to blow up worms. Like, like it's kind of
it's amazing.
Game, whatever you end up with different new stuff. It's just brilliant and just bizarre. I loved it. It was excellent.
Because that's a whole series.
On that.
Yeah, I used to love games like that, see, because that was like a 2-dimensional like kind of thing, and sometimes when you were playing these kind of 3-dimensional, like I remember a friend of mine lent me the Zelda game. I can't remember which one it was, and I think it was for the 64, and obviously at that time the world building in that was just massive, and it was like, and compared to something today, probably not, but you just walking round and round. I said the Ocarina of Time, and I remember playing it and being like, oh mate, and I gave it back like 2 days later, and he's like, oh yeah, you can, I've completed it, like he said, you can play it as much as you want, like, and I was like, mate, it's just, my head's just cooked. I'm just walking and walking and walking for miles, and then I'm seeing like, it's just endless. And I'm like, I don't like the idea of not being able to ever explore anything. It's like, do you ever remember the TV show? You won't remember it, Slurpy, but TV show when hopefully you will have enjoyed it as a kid or a teenager at least, Matt. And it was called Nightmare. Do you remember that? Where they used to walk into a room and then they'd be like,
helmet on.
Yeah.
So he could see, yeah, that was great.
And I remember I used to watch it and I used to be like, yeah, this is great and entertaining, but I'm like, I want to know what's in all the other doors that they didn't go in. Because you go into a room and there's like 4 doors. They go into one of those doors. There's another room with 3 doors. And then I'm thinking, wait a sec now. Like,
yeah, you couldn't see where. Yeah, turn left, you go right, and like die. Oh dear.
I just used to like the kid. The kid used to walk into the next room and he'd be like, "Which way now?"
Yeah.
And it'd be like, I don't know, a giant tarantula in the corner. And then the goblins, they'd be like, whoop, whoop. The goblins would come in and they'd be like walking like this. Like really slowly, so the kids just had to walk at a normal pace to get away from them. It was just like, but at the time, I was like, this is amazing.
See, it was the people on the screens that was watching that could,
yeah,
guiding. I actually just loved the theme, the beginning, the whatever you call it.
Yeah, the intro, yeah.
Yeah, the intro. That's it. It's cool.
But anyway. Yeah, so it was like that with this Ocarina of Time. I was just like, it's just endless, and I said no, I can't do it. So of course things like Mario and stuff were always what I prefer, 2-dimensional type stuff. But when it came out for the 64 and they had Super Mario 64, and it was just like, 3-dimensional worlds.
Had some really good games.
The best game there was ever.
And...
Yeah, I was just about to say the best game that was ever released, and still to this day is peak. Was GoldenEye for the Nintendo 64.
Really good
what
Star
a
Wars game on there as well. Was it something Squadron or something else?
Rogue Squadron, yeah. Where you had to lasso the... I mean, you could do that in the Lego one now, but you had to lasso...
The AT-AT.
But it went through the story. It was brilliant. Yeah, the N64 was a good... Yeah.
Yeah, so underrated the N64 was. So underrated.
I remember my mate let me borrow it for a couple of months. So
problem is it was followed up then by the game. Was it the GameCube that came next with the miniature discs? And that was garbage. That was probably the worst one. So it was just like, what happened?
I will say, because my son's just bought one actually retro. I had the GameCube, and I will say though, there was a game on there called Eternal Darkness. One of the best games I have ever played. You could do it 3 ways as well. So you could do it, then go back, do it, and then go back. And then you get a completely different ending and stuff. It was brilliant. It was one of those games where it's one of those games. It was a horror thing where you had like some mentality thing, right? And if it went down, you'd suddenly walk into a room and like your head would explode, or you'd be upside down, or you would hear a baby cry. It was raw. It was just great. Loved it. It's called Eternal Darkness. I said to him, "You've got the GameCube. You've got to get that game."
Yeah. While Ken's here, because he'll appreciate this. So this is we made this for our number 1 fan, aka Muggsy lad. But because you're a fellow fuck you Bostoner, we'll play this for you as well, Ken.
I need your help. I can't tell you what it is. You can never ask me about it later, and we're gonna hurt some people.
1 year old.
Whose car are we gonna take?
See, Ken will understand that. But Boston Irish. So do you celebrate St. Paddy's Day, Ken? And are you Irish? Are you like 2nd, 3rd generation?
No,
Irish,
don't do that.
Not Irish, obviously. But,
yeah. Say top of the morning.
Yeah, they class it as Irish over there, but it's not the true Irish. It's like
we're not even like. Hey, I'd open up a whole can of worms where I'm from, like up north.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. What is it they say for cheers? I put it on one of my posts today, but I was Slancher, right there.
That is probably the most common thing that people would say in Irish, like at least in terms of like a quick phrase, like in the pub or whatever. Obviously, like "Cade me the Fulcha," like 100,000 welcomes or whatever, like kind of wee homely sayings.
Yeah.
Gia ditch is hello. Cade Mila Fulcha.
No, the phrase before that, the word.
Slancha.
Right, slash it. Right, sorry.
Slancha.
I thought you said slam shit.
No.
But no,
I've
go on.
tried to learn more Irish, but it's quite hard. It's the language only has 18. The alphabet's 18 letters. It's older than English.
Yeah.
And it's a tricky language to learn.
Martin said Happy St. David's Day in Welsh, so I'm expecting a Happy St. Patrick's.
Let me see if I can get it. I don't think I can do it. My great grandfather came from Ireland. I'm pretty watered down. Whereabouts did he come from? Was he a northerner or southerner? Those pesky Irish. Because I'm not saying much, but
My granddad, well, I've said before, I know that side of my family, my mum's side was all from Cork.
Oh, damn. That's really cool.
Sure, I told you.
I've never heard. No, I can't remember.
That's why I said earlier as well. I said, "Oh, I've kissed the blindy stain God knows how many times."
Dude, I've never done it.
Yeah. We went over once, and my dad decided he wanted to. A couple of days went camping, and he just wanted to go up to Galway onto the beach, just because my dad was a massive John Wayne fan, so he wanted to be on the beach where John Wayne filmed Quiet Man.
Yeah. We went.
It's about as north as I've been.
I remember going down to where they filmed The Quiet Man years ago as a kid. Long time ago. That.
Cork a lot, Killarney. Beautiful place, Killarney.
There's a beach near me where they buried Dobby.
Nice.
Oh my god.
That's in Wales.
Well, they filmed Gavin and Stacey there as well, didn't they? Well, and Doctor Who and.
Yeah.
Nimble.
I've been to Barry Island a few times.
Thank you so much. Sleep well.
Yeah. Take care, Nimble.
Yeah, cheers, Nimble. Thanks, mate.
I know, definitely hit me up.
Yeah, I think I'm going to call it 3. I think.
What's funny is that
we will do, but
videos with Tara, and I finished mine with Tara.
Tara.
Yeah, but mine's Tara. Mine's more Bastilian.
No, that's a good one, Ken. In Boston, New York, and St. Patrick's Day are when the trust fund kids try to act tough. It's a violent comedy. I've seen some of the clips, man. It's when the river's painted or you died, like it's just so goofy. Like it is. What's it? Drinking green beer. I don't even think it's that bad here. Like.
So I was just about to say, actually, finish us. You guys, obviously, if you want to stay on, you can. But I was just going to say, finish us off with what is it you're actually planning to do? What do you do to celebrate? Because we don't really do a lot for St. David's Day as such, but it is like a, my heart is warmer that day kind of thing. So, what have you got planned for tomorrow, if anything?
St. Patrick's Day is just a day that every year it's just because everyone's off work.
I was going to say, it's a bank holiday for you in Ireland.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
We're all off. Mate. We don't get that.
Although I say that there are businesses that are open and it's a kind of an option. You could take it off, use a holiday. There's also other holidays as well I'll not get into that are somewhat celebrated and people take them off and on, But some people go out. Obviously, the biggest thing is pubs, but maybe whenever we were younger, you go to there'd be obviously football to me is soccer, but in Ireland one of the most popular sports is Gaelic, so there'd be a lot of football going on and stuff like that. The school championships. What do we do is just hurling Gaelic.
That's quite violent, that is.
Yeah, the clash of the sticks is just. But no, we just stay home. We just eat Irish stew and just watch movies, and that's it. Last year I went out with my brothers and just to the pub, but it's I don't drink, and it's just
What's the atmosphere like though over there on Patrick Day? Because like over here, if we have like some day where we're all getting drunk, everyone ends up fighting. But I'm sure it's not like that.
It honestly depends where you go to, because like it's, I don't know if it's like this where you're at, but like you're Bristol.
Yeah.
See, I'm in County Derry, but I live in like a rural area, so you would have like wee small parades and stuff like that. I've maybe went to them years ago. It's just your local kind of band or committee playing trad music and stuff, and it's really cool. But if you want any of the excitement, you'd go up to like the likes of Belfast, Derry, or Dublin for the parades. Now Dublin's obviously down south, but yeah, no, it's kind of like anything. After a while, after the confetti, it's just pints everywhere and noise. I personally never bother with it. It's just honestly, people just use it as a day for drinking. Like,
I was going to ask the same question as I asked Martin, but Martin didn't really give me an answer when I asked him. Who is St. Patrick? A little bit of history lesson. What's he famous for?
Well,
snakes, isn't it?
He brought Christianity and Catholicism to Ireland, because he was this is the thing. This gets into contentious history. He is a Welshman. However, a lot of people believe he's from maybe parts of Scotland. But all that aside, he was stolen by raiders or pirates, taken over to Ireland, and was kind of like a farmer or a herdsman, with sheep and stuff like that. I believe he got a calling from God or something like that. Then he went back to somewhere in Britain, and he went somewhere else, and he got a calling to go back to Ireland, and then he brought Catholicism with him, and by driving the snakes out, it was the sin. There's a lot of places here named after him. There's a mountain.
Nice history lesson.
It's just quick, because if I were to go too into it, it's like there's too much.
No, I want a quick version, but some people might not know, so I just thought, as we're talking about St. Patrick, might as well.
There's two famous mountains. There's two famous mountains. One of them is called Slemish. It's up north, where I'm at. You can actually see it from my house if you kind of squint, and if the trees or if the leaves have fallen. And then there's another mountain called Croagh named after him, and it is an insane climb. It takes hours to climb, and the view, it's a kind of mountain that when you get to the top, the clouds, you could you're above the clouds, maybe, depending on what the time of day or whatever. No, I'm making it up, you know what I mean, like. But
what's that one called?
Croagh Patrick. Croagh, and then Patrick. It's down around Wexford,
Patrick,
or Mayo. So it's sorry, it's not. Oh my god, yeah, Croc. It's not Wexford. Sorry, it's Mayo direction, County Mayo, so kind of west of Ireland. But he herded sheep, I believe, and I believe that area, and also somewhere around the north. He actually died in County Down, which is in Northern Ireland, or the north of Ireland, and I want to say that's why Down Patrick's named after him. I mean, you have to remember, this guy was he died in the 5th century, before, like, that's a long time ago. No, but I was telling Padawan too, like, Ireland has a real, at least with like a lot of famous people, like the fixation on, like, well, St. Patrick's not Irish, but like he is such an importance. And there's other historical figures that are not from here that have historical importance that I don't want to get into. But like
for years and years, my great auntie used to always send on a little card with like a gold harp on it. Every year.
It obviously, I'm not getting like into all the religious stuff, but it definitely like, I know, because a lot of people that I would know close would celebrate it because of the religious reasons, and that's fine. But I like that it's celebrated I don't want to say worldwide, but you know what I mean, like, oh, it's a day of Irish hooliganism or celebration, and I know the
Saints' Day, it's the most widely one that's celebrated around.
Absolutely, yeah. The only other one I can think of is like St. George's Day, but people don't call it that, they just call it Boxing Day.
That very much. You used to be able to wear your cub uniform at school when I was a kid. And it always makes me laugh because obviously I'm not too sure about St. Andrew, but obviously St. David, St. Patrick seem to be real people. Our saint is somebody who's supposed to have killed a dragon. Well, dragons aren't even supposed to be real, so there you go.
Just remember that Scotland's, like, what's it, their national animal is a unicorn? Isn't it?
Yeah.
I believe Scotland's national animal is a unicorn, yeah.
It was on a coin, wasn't it, for a while? One of the coins, one of the pound coins.
What a fucking...
With the connection of Wales with dragons, you would have thought that would have been St. David killed a dragon.
St. David killed a dragon, St. Patrick killed a unicorn, like.
Okay, wow.
No, there's a lot of interest in history here as well of around the whole United Kingdom and Ireland. Like, I mean, it's a lot of tears though too.
But somebody was trying to explain to Tyler about the difference between like the UK and Great Britain, and so I think it was Padawan was saying on a stream that they were on together that it's the same thing, and I was like, well, no, because all of Ireland is part of Great Britain, but only Southern Ireland is only Northern Ireland is part of the UK, right?
UK is just Northern Ireland. UK is just Northern Ireland.
So yeah, so if you want to include all of Ireland, it's Great Britain, or the British Isles, yeah.
It's British Isles, yeah. I mean, if you look at the British passport, it doesn't say United Kingdom. It says United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. Like it kind of separates it, like. But no, I think it's very, very interesting. Like, so many different terms: British Isles, British Airways.
There's no numbers in that, so I can show you. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland.
Well, how come yours is black?
That's the new one.
Brand new, so new one.
Mine's still red. Oh shit! I need to check if I've still got years on some time on mine. I can't remember the last one.
Very sure. Yeah, mine's brand new. Bought it just especially for Chicago.
Yeah, I was looking at the ESTAs as well. When you mentioned the ESTAs, I completely forgot about it, so I went and checked. And apparently they're only 2 years. So mine went out of date in August. So
that's only $14 or whatever. It's not that. You can literally fill it out in the toilet.
£17.
Also, it's went up.
Nearly 18 quid actually. £17.70 something. Once you
Yeah,
pay, you have to pay the tax.
Maybe you're right.
I'm gonna leave it as late as possible, though, just so that in case I'm gonna go back to the US within the next 2 years. So
I just want to get mine out of the way, so it's.
I say, cool, Han. If your passport is expired, I have both. But when I renewed my British passport, it literally took like a few days, and then I got it.
Yeah,
it was so quick.
Within 3 days or something, I was like, wow.
Right, okay.
Irish passport took a long time though.
I'll have to. It's finding it for me is the thing. So I don't know where the hell it. Don't even know where the hell it is. Can't remember the last time I used it.
Are Yun's off tomorrow? No, Yun's aren't. It's not.
No, I've had 3 days off, but I'm back tomorrow.
No, it's not. It's not a national holiday for us, mate.
Bruh. See that here, you'd still hit the Irish. No.
No, I didn't know that. I honestly didn't know that it was like a bank holiday for you guys.
But I should say, there's a lot of places that don't take it. At my workplace,
we have bank holidays, but not everybody shuts down. Not like it used to be. Jesus Christ.
Like tomorrow, what I'm actually doing in the morning is I'm taking my dog to the vets, and because when I rang last week, they're like, "Oh yeah, we can put you in 10 o'clock." Monday the 17th, and I'm like, you guys are open?
Let's hope it don't cost over 400 quid like it did my pet.
No, thankfully it's just kind of those routinely yearly things that's included in the insurance or whatever, but a checkup. He has to get neutered though at some stage, but that's a story for another time.
What dog is it?
Pug. What the fuck's that?
Hold on. Can't see it. Oh, right. It's big as that, though.
Is that the
Mark.
Inquisitor?
No, it's Mark.
I was going to say.
From from the show with this guy, with Rowan.
Oh, Jedi Tales or whatever it's called. Jedi Adventures or something.
No, it's the Freemaker Adventures.
Oh.
That.
So this is Mock Hunter. Mock Hunter, that's it, yeah.
Free builders.
This is quite an expensive pick now, apparently.
I did watch that, but then they took it off, haven't they? Because it's some money.
Yeah, I don't know.
The shorts now.
Yeah, this is it's worth. It was worth quite a bit apparently, but yeah, Roger. Roger. The thing is, if I was ever going to sell like figures or sets, it would probably be those because I actually enjoy the sets, but you know, this doesn't really mean anything to me because it's not like part of the lore or anything really. It's not canon, so you know, I think this figure's going for like I don't know 80 quid or something stupid like that. So I sell this and go straight out and buy another set like.
Sell it to me so I can glue it for £20 and I'll glue it to the Ding-a-Ling minifigure. Just conjoin them.
There's quite a few because this Cad Bane is quite valuable apparently. This original massive hat Cad Bane.
Yeah.
The Clone Wars Era one. Because that was only in 2 sets. Trying to think who else is here that's worth. Well, not worth a lot, but you know, quite rare. Or
did you get them back in the day, or did you get them recently, like in lots?
No, I wouldn't say recently, but I didn't buy them new. When I first got back into the hobby, I was like basically acquiring old sets. Because at the time I was buying sets and I was buying them all at that point, pretty much. And then I was like, this isn't enough. I need to acquire some of the older sets. So I started going through and just seeing what was available, and mostly on Facebook Marketplace. So like I got that Mock Hunter set for about I don't know 30 quid posted. Because of that, I struck while the iron was hot, really, because it was before people, especially people who didn't know about Lego, knew what it was they had. So I was quite lucky because then you could just see it almost happened overnight. All of a sudden everyone started thinking, oh, what's going on here, putting their prices up. So
that's where it always goes.
I noticed, when I started in 2022, I was getting a few like sort of older offsets and stuff at a good reasonable price, and even these couple of years, people now for that what I was getting. Suddenly everybody and their mother knows.
Blows up.
Yeah, well, I basically started buying, the only sets I bought new were anything from the Force Awakens, Solo, Rogue One, and from there on. So anything prior to that, I would have had to have bought secondhand. So
as long as it's in good condition, I don't mind buying secondhand because what do? I'm just going to get it, even if it's brand new. I'm going to bring it home, open it up, and make it.
Yeah, same. I mean, to be honest with you, most of
a couple of sets I just do it anyway. Any secondhand set, I just, like I said, I put it in the mesh bags. Because some have been a bit dusty, but.
Got this guy, and then Baron Von Reg tie. Yeah, so this B-wing pilot is probably one of the best figs. Such a cool helmet, and the way they've printed the visor on. Nice. But yeah, I'm done, guys. I gotta go to bed.
What was the trash heap droid from Solo? I'm trying to think.
The what?
It says, I'm glad they didn't make that trash heap droid from Solo, and I'm trying to think which droid that was. Oh, you mean Eve? Oh, was it Eve? The one where they took her personality and stuck it in the Millennium Falcon. Actually, I'm surprised they haven't made that.
Yeah, because they made this guy.
It was like rights for droids and all that, wasn't it?
Yeah, Droid Rebellion. They made this guy from the Droid Rebellion, just random back. But they didn't make her. I don't know why. I can't think of her name either.
See what they've done with what they did with her and put it in the Millennium Falcon. I reckon that's what they're going to do with the little droid from Andor and put him in KS2.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm done anyway, guys. I'm going to call her a night.
I was thinking, I mean that's.
L3, yeah, that's it.
Call it. I think it was nice. 3 hours, just over 3 hours. Yeah, I got to get up early for work, so.
That's me, yeah. So what are we going to do? We're going to call the show, yeah?
Yeah.
Should I end it on maybe the stop motion? And then just call it at the end?
Yeah, because we haven't played that for a while, have we? Didn't play it at all last show.
No, I didn't. Well, here, we'll say our goodbyes now and we'll play it on out. I should probably make a version where it kind of just drags on out a bit, but... No, thanks everyone for watching. And
thanks everyone for watching. If you're watching on replay, appreciate you popping along. Don't forget to like, subscribe if you haven't already. We didn't have the ticker going across either for this, but yeah, get a comment in the chat, even if it's on replay. Get a comment in the chat, and obviously I'll do my best to address those comments. Let us know what you want to see on the show, what you want us to talk about next show, who you want us to get on as a guest, anything like that, and obviously it'll all get taken into account. But other than that, happy St. Patrick's Day. Thanks for spending your time coming to see us, and see you next week.
Yeah, take care, everyone.
Happy St. Patrick's Day, and everyone, thanks for watching. Huh.